You're live.
Holiday wishes.
Hello, everyone watching
Hi, everybody.
at home and in the store, I guess.
Hello.
This is Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen. I'm your Dungeon Master, Mark. And these are our beautiful players. All of them are here today, which is a huge treat. I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves and their characters, starting with Ben.
Hey, I'm Ben. I'm playing Kogan.
Hi, Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hey guys, how's it going? Yes, I'm a Dwarf Paladin, and we just shattered a city.
Goals.
Very accurate.
We poked the dragon to death.
We poked a dragon.
I'll pass it on to
Well, hello, I'm Jet, your lovely, friendly
Who are
local
you?
lunar. I'm Jet. I'm James playing Jet.
There we go.
He
There's a lot of J's in this world of mine. I play the lovely local lunar sorcerer Jet, and right now I almost died, but I did manage to destroy the dragon. I had the killing blow.
Yeah. Almost killed one of our party members. Everything's fine
I
now.
almost killed myself.
He
Everything's
almost killed both of us, so. Hi, I'm Crystal. I play Adrian Moon Whisper, our Wood Elf Ranger, who stupidly decides to not ride Jet Express anymore after that. Thanks for what is it, Featherfall, right?
Yeah, that saved your life.
That did save my life, and then I was smart enough to
Just
grab
not
this
jump.
falling white robed
And then I went
sorcerer.
like Tom Petty and free falling.
Yeah, until I grabbed you. So we made it safely to the ground, surprisingly, without being hit by ruffles. So look at that, almost dying.
Jet Express. All right.
Yep,
I mean, you didn't buckle up.
he didn't have buckles.
That's
so
what tells you about Coach.
yeah.
You
Wow.
have rope. You can make
Evan, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Evan. I play Blanche, Minotaur air balloonist, and
it's more of a rock balloonist.
I'm in the air.
She knows how to rock.
Yeah.
And roll.
Notably not a hot air balloonist.
No.
No.
Cold air.
Although that would be interesting. Jet.
Oh,
I'm not here
I'm
for
Jess. I play Jezebel Rockette. Who's pretty much Jezebel Air. I successfully make it and don't drop.
So did you say?
what?
I don't drop.
Wow.
I drop like it's hot, but I made it.
Did you say Jezebel Air?
Yeah.
I'd rather do Jezebel Air than Jet Express.
Jezebel
What's this
Air.
story all about?
First class, Red Eagle, Red
Red,
Eagle,
Red Eagle one.
But yeah,
You got in one little fight and Grandma got scared.
you're not wrong.
All right.
You're not
We're
wrong.
gonna go adventure with your Auntie Isabel.
This is getting better. We got a spin-off.
Woo! Yeah.
Ellie McMahon, go.
Oh, runway. That was
Wrong way.
He's like panic.
That's the camera over there. Hi, everybody. I'm Lauren. I play Ellie Wigwaywock, the forest gnome. This is Martha. Who knows if she's still alive or not?
She was a free falling gnome.
All right. Great
Is that
job,
everybody?
everyone.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Did we miss anybody?
Nope.
Oh, I was just last. Okay.
We did it.
All right.
We just took a very scenic journey around the table to get to.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay.
Jezebel's flying.
Well, you know what?
I
That
like
just gets
Jet's
to the point.
We've,
it's not Jet's flying, so we're good.
we've done a lot of recaps. And trying to recap last episode is, I mean, we could be here a while, but our
Two of us
heroes,
almost died. That's about
Think
it.
Die Hard.
our heroes, yeah,
Literally.
they did all their things to get to the one of the Dragon Army's leaders, Belfion. And it wasn't very long into their conversation that they discovered Belfion was not a man. He was a dragon in disguise.
Blue dragon.
much to his own dismay.
I feel like that needs a theme.
He's
song.
not blue dragon wide-eyed.
Like a
Oh,
transformer.
Dragon in disguise.
And they successfully defeated Belfion, but not before he activated the magic that is intended to raise the city of Lost Names back into a flying city.
I guess they got one more dragon.
I don't know that anybody knows in this group anyway what exactly happened, but the city it kind of flew, it kind of worked, and then it absolutely did not work.
Blanche fixed it. That's all I know. Blanche fixed it.
Blanche did not fix anything, unfortunately.
Based on what you're seeing outside of the tower, that's not true. Anyway,
Oh wait, we were supposed to fix it to keep playing?
No.
so
We did somewhat.
So afterward, our heroes needed to escape the tower, and let me tell you something. They attempted to do so in perhaps the most dramatic and insane way possible.
Like I said, no more Jet Express.
I strongly encourage everybody to go back and watch last episode, because I tell you what,
Good one.
Really
Please.
crazy,
It was chaos.
absolutely,
Adventure.
yeah.
Tears were almost shed.
Yeah,
I believed I could fly.
yeah. But they did it. It turns out that our heroes are as advertised. They are heroes. So, where we left off is the group made it out of the tower, and the city is in upheaval around them. It's not happening. I mean, it's happening, and they need to do something, but, you know, what they decide to do is what we will, that's where we'll pick up today. Anybody want to add anything important about last week's adventure? Tense, intense moments.
We're on the ground
Huh? What's that?
now. We're on the ground now, correct?
You're on the ground. Well, so
Two of us for sure are on the ground.
Two of us are
Well-
in the ground.
yeah. So I think for simplicity's sake,
We're meeting up.
I think we were starting to meet up somewhere.
I believe
let's try to paint a little bit better picture. So the tower was the only thing floating above the ground when you entered it. When you exited it, the rest of the city was elevating or sundering or whatever, because it wasn't elevating properly. So now, instead of there being this one section of the city that's just elevated, now what you have is like, it's a little bit of a mess, right? Some things are elevated, some things are not. It's more broken apart now than it was. So when you say that you're on the ground, you're in a position where you could try to navigate your way out, if that's what you want to do.
Would you say that the city is shaking itself apart?
Ish, yes.
Okay.
It's probably more like the magic was intended to cause the entire city to take flight, and it either got deactivated in the wrong way, or it got activated in the wrong. Something about it isn't right.
It's Belfine's fault.
I think as heroes, you could assume that your actions disrupted this process. Would be a fair thing to believe.
Nah, that couldn't be.
So,
You know what? At least it's not the whole city.
Hey.
yeah, there is one part of the city that is flying.
Yes.
You know, we still have the crown. that apparently controlled the thing, maybe. Perhaps one of us should attune to it and see if we can maybe mess with the remaining bits of the city that's still flying.
If we have an hour to attune, I should use a
if we can-
rest.
If we can find
Yeah.
a place to short rest and some.
I will gladly attune to it.
Or even a long rest for
Yeah.
some people.
Unless someone else wants to. I'm perfectly fine.
I just know I believe that before and it could.
Where you are is
Unrestable.
significantly dangerous.
Yeah, we should get to a safe location that's not about being pancaked beneath a piece of a city. And then,
Marvin pancakes. Sorry. That popped
who
my
then does
head.
not wish to become a pancake?
Can we find anywhere that looks more stable than the rest of the town?
You know, that place with Lord Soth, pretty stable.
Okay, I'll say this. Why don't you make a perception?
There.
Two birds, one stone.
we just walking in danger while we're
One
little,
song.
little lower.
Right.
So.
Stone dragon. Many stones.
No many skulls.
What do you think with a 9? I think you believe that what you can see, there's being in the city from your vantage point is all bad.
Okay. We're gonna have to get out before we can rest then. If we stop, something will follow us soon.
Alright, let's move a safe distance, but we still want to keep line of sight on Lord Soth.
Flash down to where where Jet and Adria just
Prometheus running as like chunks of the city are
And
falling down
I'm just
behind.
like, yay!
Jezebel's just chirping out as she flies on eagle's wings to herself.
We gotta rescue, because you're still floating on the piece of rock, right? Did
I
rescue
thought we
you?
had all convened, yes, Mark?
Yeah, you guys were able to
Okay.
She just standing
get
there
connected
chirping
to each
herself
other.
to tune.
including us ground folk.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Let's get a safe distance away from the city. Maybe something has a good vantage point over what's all happening.
I hope Blanche brought her net.
I think I was able to hang on to it.
Okay, so
I hope so because I grabbed you by
I'm
it.
sorry.
so based on what you have seen, what you have, and this is going back since you've laid eyes on the city. I mean, based on what you've seen, what you're familiar with, and what you can tell just cursory looking around, you know the way you got in to the city. That's the only access to it that you're familiar with. I mean, it would, in theory, be possible to just exit out the main way, which would be through the canyon.
Does it look like the bastion of Takesis is heading out that way? Or is it
Right now, it
going
isn't.
up?
Yeah, right now it isn't heading anywhere. But I mean, you'd need to maybe do a little more something to determine if that was a viable way to go. But based on what you guys know, those are your known options, unless you have some way to fly or teleport your way out.
I mean, we have the scroll of the gate.
Sorry, I'm just gonna ask a question.
Go ahead.
We had at some point seen a sort of hologram, something or another, sort of scrying spell situation.
Yeah, you guys
That
did.
showed us approximate location of where the Cowman brigade, army, whatever you want to call it, is hanging out. Can we determine from having looked at that if they are within the, what was it, 18 miles range of the Argab?
Oh, good question.
Oh, yes. I mean, I don't think that you guys have, let me describe it to you this way. I don't think that you could assess with perfect accuracy the location of things, but you would assume with a tremendous amount of confidence that they're within that distance.
Okay, so that could be an option to check in with them
Yeah, once we
and see what they recommend us to. I mean, we can at least tell them that Belfian is dead.
Slain.
Slain.
Blighted.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
Tomato, potato.
eject.
As you guys converse, a massive statue head just smashes into the ground like 10 feet away from you.
All right, let's get moving.
Yeah.
We can call them once we get safe. Let's get out of here.
So where are we going?
Just
Maine or try to find that cave again?
I don't like the cave.
Okay, Maine,
I'm,
go.
No,
We're
I'm,
going out the way where all the rest of the Dragon Army soldiers are heading.
I don't know. It seems like a few of them have gotten crushed.
I haven't.
The Dragon Army soldiers that you can see.
That's my last one.
What's that?
I'm still big expert because I haven't given up my last one.
I don't know, can you like fly us on top of like a little plateau or something so we can kind of
So the what you guys, I mean, again, this is a chaotic situation. So unless somebody wants to spend some time trying to observe, the quick whatever that you can see is there are still some dragonels in the air because that's a place they can be, but they're higher now than they have been when they were patrolling. The handful of soldiers that you can get any glimpse of that are on the ground are not organized.
some of them are getting crushed.
a giant game
The
of whack-a-mole with the
Draconians,
city.
I mean,
Yep.
City has the
again,
hammer.
same thing. Everybody's kind of in a state of figure out a way to survive.
I want to turn into a giant mole. Okay. Have this urge.
Yeah, we'll just flee directly away from the city, I guess.
My only concern with that is that we are heading into
I swear to God, if you're looking up for a giant mole.
chaotic, potentially like not losing each other, but like
So,
Definitely
based on
stay.
the one thing you can probably determine is
That kind of works to our benefit.
the forces that you could see on that map at the time that you looked at it, which, I mean, let's be honest, was within the last hour. The mouth of the canyon is not populated with soldiers. It's the majority of their force is kind of like attempting to pursue the Kalaman army, but you know it's clearly not a it's more chaotic than it would be if it were just two armies fighting on a battlefield. It's a lot more chaotic than that.
Cut off the head of the snake, if you will.
let's go then.
Heading to the cave then? Maybe with the elf lady again,
I
or
thought
we
you just said we were
run?
going out the mouth of the cave, or mouth of the.
You have like the canyon.
We just need to get away from the falling city. So whatever gets us out of the falling rocks.
I'm worried that the cave could be blocked or caved in, honestly.
Yeah,
The
Like we're
canyon's
gonna
not
corner
going to be
ourselves
closed
in a
up.
way that we can't get out of.
right. No, I understand what. I think the
Let's
chaos
try to escape up the canyon then.
Okay.
will help us as
Um. Okay. So the way I will put it is this. I'm kind of gonna give you guys two choices. Choice number one is that you are more methodical, I guess, or cautious as you go. And then in that scenario, I think you can, paying attention, being vigilant. Don't need to worry too much about debris or things like that. But you would go a little slower and not necessarily be able to be stealthy doing that. If you don't want to do that and you want to just get out as fast as you can make that choice as well. And then, maybe you run a little different risks going that direct, doing it that way.
So I'm sorry, we're dodging-
Basically, it's go
dodging
slow and methodical to be safer, or go quicker to get out faster.
Slow, methodical, make sure we don't get flattened or ambushed. I don't know how.
My thought.
And you can think of methodical as being like,
Jezebel, see if there's a safe path that way.
it would be more
Just
like,
go,
oh,
go.
I'm walking down the street
Pokemon.
and I'm not in any rush. You're not really like that. It's more like you're taking your time to be observant of the surroundings.
Rocks falling from
But
the
of course, the slower you go, the more likely it is that you encounter some other challenge along the way. Because you're just in the city for longer if you go slower.
book it or methodical.
What if we go quicker and have our less Dexy friend, whoever, fly on the back of the bird?
If that stays for what, an hour, or is that?
I should have almost a solid
Like
couple hours.
more than enough time.
I have like
to
4 hours max,
get out.
so considering how fast and crazy the entire rock falls is.
Maybe you could
Solid.
ferry us out.
I would say this: you can carry Blanche, or you can carry 2 other characters. I don't know the strength of a giant eagle, but I'm just saying that.
Like an 18.
And she's large.
But this is also like you do need a degree of maneuverability.
Yes.
Was it? That was higher than that.
And like Blanche in armor is like a cool 300 pounds.
Maybe let's get Blanche out real quick, and the rest of us try to make it on foot.
I can,
Auntie's first.
I can keep up.
And leave y'all behind?
No, we're just following you. You're just leading the way.
Yeah,
Think of it that way.
Big ass head nozzle.
you're the captain.
So you're flying out
Yep.
with Blanche.
I'm gonna be pestering her, so like, come on.
Alright, alright.
Is Blanche agreeing to
Big
this?
hop.
Okay. Okay. So I think we'll just, for the sake of simplicity here, you just tell me where you want to go. Because I know that you don't have a map of this, but basically we're talking above the city, the canyon that leads to the city, either side of the canyon, I guess, or out the mouth of the canyon to where the Dragon Army was stationed.
Probably the right side.
I would need 10 minutes.
See if there's kind of like a ledge.
I can summon
Well, there's
Now,
definitely.
like a big enough outcropping area.
It's
Oh, I mean, it's the two sides of the
I know,
Grand
that's
Canyon.
Yeah.
what I'm saying. The rest
So
of
it's like
can't.
What's
pretty
your
much the
flying
right
speed?
hand side.
Okay.
Wow.
So you guys,
Plus
you fly up there.
I have 35.
You get a real good look
yeah, 10 minutes.
Unhappy chirp.
It's a 10.
at this
Last
Formation.
new flying thing. Yeah, that's got violet flame all around it.
Unhappy chirps.
And yeah. But you guys, I'm not gonna make you roll anything. You can get out. The other group, 4 of you. What tact are we taking here?
The danger zone.
What's the vote?
I can summon my Phantom Seed,
Okay,
and that moves at 100 feet.
around. I outfixed the horse.
At 100 feet?
Yeah, I dash.
Well, the
dash,
horse can
dash.
probably
The
dash
speed can dash
too.
too, so that'd be 200.
Oh, Oh, I
dwarves can
thought you were saying
outdash.
that was dashing.
Its speed is 100.
How long is that?
Lasts for an hour.
No,
How long does it
the
take to cast?
casting
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
Quick is it?
casting time's a minute.
Oh.
Shiza.
Mine takes
Not as
10
fast.
minutes, so
Yeah.
let's just get going.
Yeah.
Let's just
Let's
head out.
just move.
Let's just get moving. We're just booking it, trying to get out.
Going fast.
Push it
Going
out,
fast,
push
trying to
it
get out of
Going
the fallen
fast.
city.
Afro.
I'm going fast. Like fast, fast.
If you're first, you're last.
I'm gonna go so fast, fast. It's
Shut
not
is
fast.
Ricky Bobby.
I will at least
We're
attempt to be
all
at the front of the
Jenkins.
group so that if there's something that I can warn people of in advance.
So I think what we're gonna do here is, since we're going fast, what we're gonna do is a group perception, and all we need is a 10.
Good thing we're not using last week's dice.
Perception?
I made a
Go.
10 exactly.
I got a 20.
See what Ellie got.
Sorry, I'm doing math.
I got 20.
9.
So we got 2 9s,
I
a
got
10,
20.
and a 20.
On average, that's good enough.
Dexy, not eyeballs, sorry.
Eyeball and Dexy.
I barely glimpsed like, oh god.
Okay.
I just rolled really bad.
So, yeah, what's the best way to put this? The group gets to a point where there is it's just hard to see coming, and the path you're on seems pretty good. You get to a point where you kind of have to come around the corner of a building because like a different path was blocked by some rubble, so you kind of come around the corner of this building and you have to like hop over this fence that's there, and these two, they go and they hop over the fence. You guys are ahead of them because you're trying to be in the front. We'll just say Kogon's up there. You guys hop over this fence first, and you land, but you realize there's like a 30-foot elevation difference right in front of you that you're gonna like tip off of. So, these two get the benefit, I guess we'll say, of seeing you guys try to halt really quickly. So I think what I'll do is this. Let's just do a dex check here. Let's get a 10
What kind of dex?
straight. Not an
Saving
ability.
throw?
No, it's just an
Sorry.
ability. Just a check against your skill.
Oh,
What
shoot,
did
are
you
you still
get?
exhausted?
Okay, that doesn't count. It was in.
That's right.
Oh.
You're still exhausted.
I got a total of 4.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Ellie's still exhausted. Unless Dex
We
check.
haven't cured that
Yeah.
exhaustion yet. Shiza. I mean, even exhausted, she's still pretty bloody dexterous.
Yes.
Not without other things to add to it. So,
What do we get?
well, apparently I have disadvantage still, so I have a 7
Okay.
on my dexterity.
So,
Dexterity check.
so you guys are gonna go over the edge, but Adria got a 20. So Adria zips over this fence and gets one chance to grab you guys. We'll give her the DC 10 dex to stop you guys from going over the edge.
Okay, so it's both the DC.
You can grab
is
them.
for
Yeah,
both.
they don't. I mean, it's not like they need a lot of help. They're doing one of those, cartoony little. "Ah."
And it's just a straight Dex.
Yeah, just a dex. We're just testing our dex
Okay.
with whatever your dex bonus is.
Yeah. I was reminding myself what the limit was. 18 on the die.
Yeah, she grabs you just as you guys are about a tip, and that's
Good
enough.
God,
You guys
I
are
am
like,
touching
okay,
people all day.
okay,
Just gonna get tired.
okay. So now that you've gathered yourselves from this, you kind of take a breath, and then you look around and you see, you know, okay, we're gonna have to kind of go do this, and you're gonna have to like hop on some floating rocks, but you can do it. You can get yourself down to this new change of elevation because this is the path you need to go on to get out.
Ribbit,
Uh,
ribbit,
And as you guys are getting yourself off of this little basically ledge, there's two draconians that are also trying to get out of here, and they see you, and they hop over the fence, and right in the same spot that you guys are in, they get smushed by a giant rock that falls on them.
Cool. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you guys get
Let's go.
a good chunk of the way. You're getting close here to the end, and ahead of you, in your path, well, the path you're on anyway, you see 4 Dragon Army Dragonels. They do not have riders.
Teach us your ways, oh monk.
The thing is, how far above are they?
They're on the ground.
They're on the ground.
We're saying that first rodeo.
Do they attempt to grab?
Do they have
Dragonel?
saddles
Oh, yeah.
on
Do,
them?
do we
Dragon
notice
Elf?
if they have saddles?
I'm
on them?
100%
Yeah,
good to go for this.
Yeah.
I've already got the rope out and like lasso, like not
The rope ladder.
I have rope ladder and I have regular rope.
Dragon Ellie.
Alright, let's
Dragon-
attempt Grand Theft Dragonel.
So, as you guys
Darnell,
approach
pair of
them,
Dragon
I've
Ellie.
always wanted to ride one of these.
They're not-
I've seen it.
they're not immediately hostile.
Oh good.
They're like
They're terrified.
wary
probably.
in the way that you would expect a beast-ish thing to be wary. But there's no riders anywhere around you. They're not even like dead on the ground.
They just went.
Calmly approach them.
Yeah.
All right, so is somebody making a maneuver to try and what? Appease them?
Nah. Yes.
Patrick.
You're the one doing this.
Give them a snack.
Do you want
Do
me
it.
to do it? Because
Do it. Persuasion. Roll your persuasion.
Oh, I was about to say. I thought handle.
It should not be me.
Well, you're sticking your
You're the
hand
one
out.
sticking your hand out. That's why.
I guess I would be doing it too.
We do a group persuasion?
Is the group trying to do this, or are
I-
you
We
trying to
each
do it?
Approaching our own Dragonel.
I would
Yeah.
like to approach a Dragonel myself
I
to
think
try
we're
to.
Yeah.
each approaching our own Dragonel and attempting to.
Personally, I
Um,
I don't have.
I'm gonna allow one person to do it.
It should really not be me.
I'll do it. If you don't want to roll, I'll do
Alright.
it.
It's like between. I think
have
between you and me
disadvantage
is.
on
I was
all of
about to
my
say,
ability
my-
checks right now.
Persuasion's okay, but my animal handling is better. Would be better.
But we're persuading.
Yeah.
But
I'm
we're
just telling you that's
persuading,
what the
yeah.
thing.
No,
that's what
I
the
know, I
thing wants
understand. I
it
was
to
like,
be,
if it was
so.
animal
I'm
handling,
approaching
yeah, let's go.
slowly with a bit of dried jerky or something as a snack.
Snack that snail back.
Oh yeah, these things have way more intelligence than a typical animal.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I should have told you the DC beforehand, but you already rolled. It's a 16.
I did not get a 16.
Okay.
A fair bit lower than that.
Well, hold on. Let me read this again.
I wonder if I should have.
Just out of curiosity. Even worse.
Hold on. I just
What's that?
If you got 2 nat 20s, imagine.
No, I got a 7 and a 2.
This guy is apparently cursed.
I would have gotten it. I had a 19.
Pick different dice out or something.
Okay.
These ones.
I will allow one more person to try.
All right.
Oh, okay. Alright, fine.
Come on, shit. Believe in the power of friendship.
My deception's not that great. It's-
I don't have guidance. Good luck.
17.
Okay.
I am proficient in persuasion.
I don't know how much time I want to spend trying to articulate the interactions between the Dragonel and Jet. Let's just say that
Calm down, please.
Basically,
We all wanna leave.
Oh, it's like the
basically,
Raptors.
he gets
Jurassic
one.
Park or Jurassic World.
He gets
Yeah.
he gets one to agree, basically, to let him ride it, and the others just follow suit.
Alright.
Alright, let's
Yeah.
go.
Follow that eagle.
Follow that Dragonel.
All right.
Oh no, we're following the eagle, guys.
So you guys are all riding a Dragonel.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
Get out.
it's like a horse. Hopefully ish.
Where do you want to go?
What's the How to Train Your Dragon
We're gonna. I'm gonna try to follow the eagle wherever the eagle has gone.
Hanging on the ledge,
Find
watching
the red
what the
eagle.
hell.
If I'm able to see where the giant bird has gone,
The
I'm gonna
giant
attempt to
red
direct the Dragonel that way.
Okay. So we're gonna come back to this. You guys get up there, like you land there.
5.
I don't know. I mean, the eagle and the minotaur can't really communicate to each other.
Sure, we can.
So it doesn't take you very long to realize that this is. I mean, it got you out of the zone of debris and stuff, but like you're gonna be maybe in not the greatest shape when it comes to the other flying Dragonels and stuff like that. Like you're kind of right in an area where they're gonna.
Exposed to.
So this is, I mean, among the places you could be,
Come
you're thinking like this is maybe there's probably better than this. In fact, there's almost certainly better.
Dragonel.
Alright.
Ever since you first saw
Problem
one.
is, we need to be in a place we can see our friends when they arrive.
I mean, she's basically
Okay.
a
They
written
can
novel
see us.
spider.
Okay. And you can have whatever conversation that you want with your eagle friend. And after, a little time has passed, maybe long enough for you to kind of realize that this isn't the greatest. Now you see
Maybe we should start there.
these 4 dragons.
You need to stop it.
Oh, I puff up hiss.
And you're like 99% sure that there is just some dude wearing bleach white robes on one of those Dragonels.
I stop hissing and make a weird noise.
Get to the
'Cause I'm just
couples.
confused.
Confused.
From battle
I look
to
majestic on a dragon.
One of them you can't tell if there's anyone on it. It takes a while before you
Oh.
see the tiny little.
It's a dwarf and a gnome, so there's 2 of them. We don't
No,
know.
the dwarf is. I mean,
Oh,
the
he's
dwarf
in armor, that's
is
right.
a little more observable.
as a first when the
There's
Dreadnoughts
a
come into
White-haired
view
elf
before
on
seeing the
one of them,
riders.
too.
It's like
because
puff up and hiss.
Jess-
They're like, oh, I gotta fight, wait,
electrocuted the last of the
White
blue
robes.
out of my hair from that thunder
Drop the
wave.
wings, droop, head tilt, confused noise,
Let's see if we can go up and join them.
hop hop.
All right, so are you guys gonna try to fly? Are you gonna try to fly out to meet him?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are heading in the direction that you thought they went, and you now see this giant eagle with a minotaur on its back flying out toward you. Hell!
Hi guys. Look at Adra's just very happy.
So this is what's happening
She's
right
wanting,
Yeah.
she's been wanting
What are we
to
doing?
do this.
What's happening?
No,
We're
gonna
gonna
pull
go
no,
on.
not actual bell roll.
Pull to the right. I'm assuming we're that one. I'm gonna pull to the right so that we can fly parallel to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're not gonna try to crash
I am not planning on playing chicken with a hawk and a dragon eagle.
I was gonna say do a barrel roll and
Hey,
straighten
we
out.
could probably
and
fly
look
close to
along.
the Kalaman Army.
No, dude,
Oh, yeah, we could.
Blanche would.
We could totally fly to the
To the
Kalaman
Galaman
Army.
Army.
We should far gab them to let them know that the 3 Dragonels and
So we're
Eagle
high enough to
are
where we
friendly.
don't have to
Four
worry about rubble
dragon-
falling
each
down.
one
Right
of
now,
us. Yeah, we got her all.
I am
Adrian's like
going to
content.
grab the
She
far
wanted
gap.
You do get
Kanan
a
to ride a dragon owl.
real
Super
terrifying look at this flying, purple flamed fortress.
Unhappy chirps.
Checking. 1, 2, 3. Is anyone on the other side still?
Yeah, like shockingly
I
quickly,
forgot
you
he
hear the gnome voice on the
They'll
other
keep throwing me
end.
the far gap.
I thought someone grabbed it from you.
Oh, is that you, Jet? Where are you?
In the sky at the moment, actually. You wouldn't believe it, flying a few dragonels. Dragonels.
Oh, absolutely, I would believe it. They are. Klystron has told us all about them.
So, how are things on the front?
I mean, it's there's some skirmishing going on for sure.
Well, just to let you know, if you are probably looking up, you might see a floating purple flame fortress
Of solitude.
So
of solitude.
So then you hear another voice get on there, and
Darren? Darren?
it's not Darren. No.
Oh, Ellie.
It's alright, you're too far away. You
How
can't
about
hear
you
me.
have the full strength of that?
You realize pretty quickly that it's Klystron who brought you here, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so glad that you guys are okay. We were worried sick, especially after we saw what was happening. Hey, so he tells you where they are, and he is very, very clear about don't fly into where we are.
That's
Like,
fair.
we don't want them to clearly see where you land. So
That's fair.
he gives you a location, and he says, there will be some soldiers will meet you and get you back to us. So he gives you a spot that's like, a mile and a half ish away from. He just tells you about, remember this specifically shaped rock, and you guys are like, oh, I remember that. and so you guys go there. And, well, anyway, you guys can go there, but that's what he tells you to do.
Let's head that way. 'Cause it seems like a good place to get a short rest with a friendly army.
Okay. So you guys land there, and pretty quickly after that, Klystron and like 3 other Kalaman soldiers kind of pop out and so they're oh hey follow us, get to the rest of the soldiers.
What about the dragonels?
Yeah, Klystron is amazingly adept at dealing with these things. And he kind of makes sure that whatever it is that he does, like, they are fine with it, and then they take off.
Take off.
Yes.
Aww.
Huh? Do you say that out loud?
Well, a flying mountain would be nice to go and deal with the flying purple.
Powder.
Yeah. Klystron is like, given what we're doing right now, having these things flying around is only going to make things harder for us.
That's fair.
If you need to get them away from the army, fair enough.
That is understandable.
Goodbye, my
It's
friend.
hard enough to keep us, to keep them guessing about where we're moving without that. So.
Alright, fair enough.
And so then as they're leading you back, like, it's not just some dee along a path, like, I mean, they're being conscientious about the potential for, the Dragon Army soldiers looking for signs of the army.
We all turn around and walk backwards at one point.
So, anyway, anything that we're attempting to do on our way back to the Kalman soldiers?
How is Derek?
None of these guys have seen him in a while.
He's
Watch, Lord
He's a
Soft
great kid.
kidnapped him. Human sacrifice.
The last they knew, the last that they had heard, he was like part of a group that was trying to deal with some of the Dragon Army soldiers. Like they were in, like they're very confident that it was a fight. So,
Oh, everybody's good at that.
okay.
Just need to meet with the local commander then.
I think that's the no, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Do you know who he left in charge? Question.
I don't know.
I think it was Derek that was left in charge.
Yes, but
who Derek
But
left
who
in
did-
charge though.
We'll get to
It could
camp
be.
and find out.
It could be Cudgel.
It could be
Okay.
Cudgel.
I would think she would be probably one I would.
So, so yeah, it takes you guys like a couple hours to navigate this space to get to where you need to go, but then, you know, you get to where you kind of can see where they've got kind of a group set up, and they're not really established in a traditional camp setting. It's more like very minimalistic, so they can move, presumably. But as you enter the area, you see Darrett.
Hi! I was only kidding about the
I
human
told
sacrifice.
you he was gonna be fine.
Is he fine?
I was saying, we don't know that part yet.
We see him. That's fine by my
See
books
him
right
over
now.
there, it's
So
over
he
there.
he sees you guys, and he comes and, oh, welcome back, my friends.
Darren!
I'm glad to see you in one piece.
Yeah, well, it's
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 been
a
a
small
bumpy
it's
ride.
a small miracle.
Literally.
Let me say.
We fought a dragon.
There's much we need to talk about.
Oh, I need just.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, in the first little bit of time, you know, the questions, I mean, he kind of tells you that they've lost, they've probably lost 40% of their soldiers.
It is a lot of people.
But, I mean, they've inflicted some losses on the Dragon Army side as well. You know, their initial distraction maneuver was pretty successful. So, but there's been a lot of, like, just skirmishes and hit and run type situations and all that. But, and I mean, one of the first things he says is now that everybody is reunited, it's like he's like, we need to get south as quick as we can.
I was about to say almost the same thing.
Yeah.
No, we need to get soft.
Blanche. How
Yeah,
about
as
we
fast
get
as
some
possible.
actual rest first before we
We
go
might need
into
to
the
rest
rest.
before we can take on someone like that.
I'm worried that this sacrifice hasn't accomplished much. They weren't able to stop. Well, I
We
don't know.
Well, you,
sabotaged the main plan of the Dragon Army,
I mean,
raising the city.
they wanted. Can you that?
What?
A
That
flying city.
fortress? Only bit
part of the leadership. He was like a consultant researcher for figuring out how to get the
Yeah,
city
he's a
going.
contractor, so
Oh,
yeah,
I
no.
never did tell him that.
No, I
Person
no,
where
I
to
agree with Jet
temporary.
on that one. Surprisingly.
So
After
what
the
Darren
incident we
is
had.
saying is that he thinks that it would make sense to use the rest of this day to get the army and everybody pushing in the south direction to create some space between the army and whatever is left of the dragon army here.
Yeah.
So, and they kind of have like a plan for this. Like, you know, it turns out that having Clystron there is profoundly beneficial. So you guys start this, you know, slipping away from the dragon army, and as the cliffs surrounding the city of lost names grow distant, their red stone walls take on a violet hue. A floating island drifts over them, crowned by a terrifying temple, smoldering with cataclysmic flames. As the flying citadel takes up position over the rallying dragon army troops, you can
guitar
make
riff.
out crimson pennants fluttering on this terrible new weapon in the Dragon Queen's arsenal.
I'm sorry. Say that again?
The whole thing?
Not the whole thing, just the last like sentence or two.
The new
As the
add-on.
flying citadel takes up position over the rallying dragon army troops, you can make out crimson pennants fluttering on this terrible new weapon in the Dragon Queen's arsenal.
We still have the crown. Does somebody want to try to tune to it while we're moving with the army?
So,
You have to.
another thing that occurs as this is happening is like almost all of the soldiers, like, I mean, they're ready to leave, but as they see this thing, like, pretty much to a person, they're like, I mean, there is a sense of like WTF, like they're scared. They're like, I mean, just the awesome sight of this is like, you got to be kidding me.
God, that'd be so demoralizing.
We took out like most of the city.
We
Which
did
is
so
apparently
good, and
that
then
one
it's like
bit.
game over, man.
And it's more than just the fact that it's this floating island. Like, it is clearly being powered by some awesome force. I mean, this,
The dead dragon we just killed.
yeah, this flying,
Sorry.
this flying thing. I mean, this is
That was definitely out of character
this
on
is
that
nonsense.
one.
What they're saying.
That was a glorious
Mark, if I have the chance to, while we're moving, I would
I
like to
didn't hear
attune
the-
to the crown.
paper
Okay.
dad joke.
You should check out that bag and see if there's anything else in it that you nabbed off the dragon.
Okay.
What's in the bag?
Nice.
Oh Lord, what's in the
Nice.
what's in the bag? You really want to know? You can't handle it.
So, I mean, you know, and if you spend
It
any time
echoes.
talking to Darrett, like, he's kind of dividing his time between trying to keep his soldiers focused on this, you know, they need to get
Come on, chop
moving. And he's also feels very strongly about alerting Calaman about I mean, this weapon, essentially.
That's fair.
Do we want to attempt something if the dragon halls are still within our use?
We let them
And if
go.
you're-
We let them go.
go.
Because they would have gave the position away otherwise.
I
Even
don't know
though
if we
that made
wanna
Adrian really
try to plan a strike.
I'm
Against
planning on trying to get us to the safety and having a long, well-deserved rest.
Yeah, because one person's exhausted, and then there's
So-
probably not enough spell slots.
You, as this time goes on, you know, as you're making your way, it's you attuning to this helm doesn't matter if you can't sit in the throne.
And the
It's been
throne
destroyed.
has been destroyed.
But it fits so nice.
Oh, it's that. I mean, that's like throwing away a jewel.
I'll keep it as like, I'll totally keep it as like a trophy, like keep it as a trophy for killing the dragon or something.
It's not as pretty as the crown is, but
You
Okay.
just make everybody answer
Um,
sir. You talk
when-
to me, you say sir.
Just keep a note of this. When we're done today, everybody will be at 10th level.
Damn.
yeah, that's fun.
For right now, it's just
Successfully
tie-tie.
escaped the city of lost names. You've
We live.
Okay.
Excuse
you.
me,
I
I'm the
mean, you
captain
did
now.
stop them from
excuse
having
me,
an
this is mine, bitch.
unconscionable weapon. They still have one,
Sim, sim, sim.
but it's
Not
not
as
what
if-
it would have been.
This is not in. Motherfucker.
I
That's
did
what
like
karma is.
inspiring speech using like flare my divine power,
Fine,
show them the
sorry.
restore Dragonlance and try to restore somewhere else.
Yeah.
Nothing then.
Yeah. you should.
If
I
we're
will.
going around telling people we slayed a dragon, that's gotta.
Yeah, I mean, you do
Actually
see
use
some
the
changed
Dragonlance
looks on some
properly.
faces, and you know, some of that terror gets replaced with like kind of a determination.
You get
And
to find out if Martha's okay.
I suppose in that time I could also summon back my
Well,
mount,
no, I mean,
the
it can.
giant celestial
Yeah.
goat.
Damn it.
so you guys get to the spot where Derek
Go back
is kind of
Dad.
and Klystron have kind of agreed is a good place to camp. Like there's enough space.
Camp down Mason's
Calaman's surviving soldiers made camp on a bluff east of the city of Lost Names, or what remains of it. In the distance, a constellation of rocks floats in the air. Some the size of islands, others little more than boulders. However, the largest island advances south from the ruins, positioning itself above the reassembling Dragon Army forces. The island holds aloft a sinister temple with otherworldly violet light gleaming from its cracked walls. Its exposed foundations crawl with creatures of blackened bone and violet flame. As you watch, several of these skeletal dragons spread tattered wings, lurching into the sky to circle the citadel like gigantic vultures.
Jezebel would feel a dread, but at the same time, chef's kiss for die. Decoration. The enemies know how to do it.
Motherfucker.
So,
I channel divinity and turn on dead. Oh, wait, I'm not a cleric. Jokes on all of you, young guys, a sorcerer this whole time.
I mean, so you're at a spot where you're
Goddamn it,
camping.
I
So,
should
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
you
get
can
arrested.
you can talk to people. You can watch this for a while. You can be like, nope, I've seen enough. Like whatever you want to do.
Bedtime.
Adra might stay up and watch it for a bit. She, for Adra, she's only need 4 hours for her to be fully rested.
Face plant.
Going to.
So
After when you're telling the tale about all this stuff, I'll do like some minor illusions, kind of do like the video kind of scheme thing again, and it's like
Show
after
your
a bit,
final strike against
Yep.
the dragon.
just me holding like,
You fall asleep.
he's
don't
being
you?
melodramatic.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah, and then he doesn't do the minor illusion of us falling to our deaths almost. So
I'd
I
also
wouldn't
be
Chris
open
Blatt.
to some
I
more
was not saved.
polearm lessons.
It was a heroic story.
Okay.
Chris
So
Black.
you guys can get a long rest in if you want.
yeah.
You know, Adra is taking some time to watch.
I don't trust that fucker.
The one of the things that you take away from this is you see what appears to be dragonels going ground to citadel to ground. So it looks like what they're doing is they are moving
With it.
some amount of troops from the ground to the citadel. And based on what you can see and the pace that it's going at and all that stuff, you think that it will probably take days for them to get,
All of them.
assuming that that's their plan, it's going to take them a while
Okay.
to get this done.
Probably relay that to the rest of them.
I'd like to talk to
Assault thing.
another
Desert.
name,
desert salt. Like,
No.
Salty.
the inventor,
I understood where his
Oh,
brain was
Tanya
going.
Ruckledust again.
Mia Rippledust,
Yeah.
and ask her if she's got a way to.
I think we need
Well,
way
well,
more than what we
let's
have
do
right now to take on that.
But what else is there?
The far
This
gathering
is
aids
the
come in
dragon-
handy
the
over
cavalry.
these
Army, like, we don't have any.
weeks and months.
Well, it's a wonderful piece of
Small protection.
inventing, if I do say so myself. I'm very proud of it.
Have you happened to think of any new inventions as you cross this wasteland? And I guess I've got something on
Not that
my
long ago
mind.
when I
I
took
was
the crown.
wishing we had a way to send word to the city of Caladan.
You were
Boy, that would be handy, wouldn't it? Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about that. We were kind of in a hurry to get out
It
of
was
there.
just a little bit before.
Well, I mean, you know, I can give it some more thought, I suppose.
There's-
I mean, it took me a little while to get this to work the way that it does.
I suppose there's some of us can turn into
Bellafine.
a flying creature and try and fly
I
that
had the
faster
3
than
little mice.
the army.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, I think they got a plan.
He's Paul.
I'll be
Edie, Ricky,
interested
and
to hear
Badge.
it.
Yeah.
Iowa.
Yeah, well, you know, yeah. I think they got a plan. So, yeah, I mean, so Darrett eventually kind of tries to reconnect with the group. I mean, I know what we dealt with out here. What happened in there? I mean, what did you find out?
So,
Dragon. We saw a dragon.
Well,
And a pete's dragon there.
we did manage to get our way through the tunnels. We met with, was it like the High Wizard?
One of the high wizards of the high society.
Or the
Survivor
one that
of
gave
the
you your
city.
test, right? Is that the wizard you're talking about? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Met her, and she directed us to the Temple of Paladine that was within the city while we still on the ground. We managed to make our way there. The city was, in fact, rather full of the Dragon army. It seems to me that it's pretty well patrolled. But we managed to make it to the temple there and restore the Dragon Lance to its full glory.
Do you remember what that voice said? Something about it talked of destiny and well, a few things I'm not so sure I believe in, but it did say the Dragon Queen is at work in this world more than she ever has been.
You heard a voice?
I am I'm convinced it was Paladine speaking to us in that temple. It was his power that restored this lance.
So he takes a moment to take in the sight of this relic of legend in its restored form. And he has kind of this, you know, his demeanor when looking at it is one of reverence more than it is of fascination.
And with the restoration of this weapon, he bade me to banish the Dragon Queen using its power.
Oh, just you.
Look at it. It's so pretty. Yeah, just you, Kogan. That pipe.
I'm assuming
That
to
pike lesson
whoever-
was for nothing then, was it, Blanche? Jeez.
To whoever heard the voice, I imagine.
I think all of us.
It was a quiet room with a shiny brick.
Well, did
Shut
you,
up, you
did
white
you,
robe.
So I mean, after he kind
Right,
of
that
takes
man
all
used it to
that
clean
in,
up
like
spills.
you know, and like gathers his thoughts again, he said, "Well, our task at hand is obviously a," and he kind of almost like he's unwilling to look back over at the flying citadel. He's like, "We obviously have problem here, I think." I mean, what did you learn of the plans of the Dragon Army?
On our assault upon the center of the city, upon which we had learned from the survivor from, like, the wizard gal from the... I forget. I'm trying to...
Demlin?
Yeah, Denver.
Yeah.
That the engine that powered the city was located in the center spire. So we made our way there and moved in to sabotage it. Which we did after encountering Belthain, the herald of the Dragon Queen. Turns out he was a blue dragon.
Jet tips crown.
I do commend
So
Jack
you-
for dealing the killing blow on that one.
So you've seen how many dragons now?
Oh my
This is
god,
what, the
yeah.
third one?
Mm,
3?
Fourth, if you include the undead.
the undead one,
Well, there's a bunch of undead.
Galathyon,
Plus
and
there
the
was
black
the
dragon.
secret
There's
one
only
that
three.
I'm not sure we were
Three living
supposed to
dragons.
tell him about.
Well, you've seen another one.
Ixnay on that dragon, eh?
XA on
I mean, he does. I don't know if you
yeah.
told him that.
No. Technically, yes, but we're not telling anyone about
That is one
And
less
the
dragon,
Dragon Egg.
and that was one of the senior leadership of the Red Dragon Army that has been dispatched.
Well, I mean, that's obviously a very good thing.
I think we have hindered them slightly in that we dropped the city upon their army. It seems that some survived, and a bit of the city still remains. We have to figure out how to deal with that. But
Yeah.
Look like a flat on my head.
the
Well, anything of
why there's
the
little
plans
holes
of the Dragon Army.
they seem to have their gaze fixed upon Kalaman itself. From what we can tell from their scryings, it seems like they were attempting to move the city to Kalaman.
Well, all the more reason we need to get word.
Good God, that sounded
To
like
them.
a freaking alarm from work. I was like, it's a
Uh,
call, like.
I
Guess my next spell is teleportation circle.
well,
Oh look, I also
Our
have the
ships.
scroll of an arcane gate.
are relocating
Plus 5 doesn't it?
to the eastern shore here to help us get back to Kalaman quicker than going through the wastes.
The ranger's
But
just
I-
happy she has a teleport
I really think
to
that
arcane gate.
I think that you guys should get ahead of the rest of the army and get there first. I mean, the armies or our soldiers, it's going to take longer to move. And who better to go and talk to the marshal and and help get the city ready, then you.
Well, maybe not us.
They-
Better.
Why not you? You're, the, you're, are you not aware of
What we have just done?
need to
your
warn
the
city what's
greatness of your deeds?
We heard the voice of God.
Darren, we're friends here. However, we
That's
are
very
not.
kind of you to say.
Friends of legendary heroes.
Jez, you're not helping anything right now.
But when
Jeff's
we
just sitting there looking pretty with his crown
But
on.
when we left Calaman, we were not legendary heroes carrying legendary artifacts. We were, in fact, outcasts of society, according to one in particular lord.
Back alley or
I wonder.
And I hate to think what has happened in our absence.
Well,
I just
The
don't
marshal
want-
killed him.
number one,
Highly doubt it.
I highly doubt it, but
you're certainly not outcast to the marshal. Number two, I intend to send Cudgel and Rookledust with you.
The
Not the
gnome
gnome.
that
the
made
note
the-
that made the
Got it.
Fargap.
And
The
we
thing
also
that
need
you
to get-
communicated
I think-
with.
Well, I think it's important that people who have been with the soldiers this whole time could help relay what we know. I obviously cannot.
But we're leaving the.
Perhaps the marshal has granted me authority to order you guys to do things, but I would never presume to do such a thing.
She just worries for you to leave you behind with that likely to be on your heels soon.
Well,
But I
we're
do-
going to move. We just can't move as quickly as a small group.
Very well. We
That's the part that makes me nervous.
do need to get the message to Kalman as quickly as possible. They need time to prepare for this new dimension to this war.
If Bacchus is a problem again, then I will kill him. I swear by Sargas himself, I'll challenge him to a duel and throw him off the city wall.
Properly.
That's very kind of you, Blanche. I don't think that's going to go very well.
I have no doubts about my ability to do that.
Well, I have no doubts about your ability. I have doubts about the fact that the marshal would probably stop you before you got his last
The
tootsie
marshal
off
be
the-
like,
The marshal doesn't command Blanche.
That's
Blanche
right.
is technically not
Blanche
part
is
of the
not
government.
part
I
of the
don't
army.
take orders.
Exactly.
I mean, technically not.
So Darren,
but Blanche is
here,
actually
and,
trying
he's
to
like,
do it
and
properly
he says,
too.
Blanche, maybe you are the noblest of us all. But
Look up
I
Evan's
cannot
face.
help but chuckle at the thought of Bacchus dueling anyone.
That's
Then-
true.
Then he's proved himself a coward.
I mean, you
I mean,
know
he's already
what?
proven that.
To be fair,
She's already proven that.
If
In
we
front of
actually
people.
remember
Come on.
correctly, he had lost his son and he went flipped the switch. Lord Macros did.
He was still smearing our names all over the city.
But I mean,
Every chance he gets.
I mean, I know when I had to go to a place in disguise.
In any
So I
case, I think we do need to get that message to Kalman.
Yes.
I'd be more than willing to ride out and deliver that as soon as possible, but we need some rest before we head out.
Oh, I
This
mean,
is-
he can
I-
assume that this
this
is.
in the morning.
Oh, this is in the morning.
Oh!
Yeah,
So
we've
long
already
rested
rested.
at this
Yeah,
point.
that's-
Okay.
I'm not having a conversation before my
Nap
eggs
time?
and bacon.
nap time.
Breakfast first.
Here, I'll
Planning
here
that.
as a treat. you guys can have this as a treat.
Oh no.
Heck
Uh
yeah.
oh.
Maybe you can
What's
have
this tree?
There you
Oh,
go.
maybe.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh. Is that our little boy?
It's your baby boy.
Oh.
Dragon horn.
Alright, I'm gonna give you
Probably
guys
bigger
I'm
than
gonna-
you
I'm
are.
gonna- well, you guys take a few minutes to decide what you want to do.
Alright,
I am
do we
going
just
to take this moment to show the stream.
Baby
That
Derek.
is baby
Baby Derek, all grown up.
He's a man now.
Alright, so
The Chinese army really did make a man out of him.
Wow.
Okay.
he's ready to fight the Mongol horde now.
He's as swift as a
Somehow,
coursing river.
Mysterious as the
Not
dark
in that
side of the
armor.
moon.
Come on now.
Oh, see, there's a baby Derek right here. I found the baby Derek.
Now he's a man.
Yeah, now we're gonna be
Look at him. He's such a baby.
Oh.
Not like in a bad way, but like
Big
he's
horns
such a baby.
and everything.
And then
That's
I forgot James's
He's
picture.
all
that's
grown up.
Sir what's her name's armor, isn't it?
And
Lady.
no,
Becklin.
Becklin.
Yeah.
That's it.
She had the whole crate for him and everything. So we are riding out, right? Together to.
Are
And
asking
you
us
know
to
what?
ride
His
out at
face
dawn?
has
Yes,
filled out
I'm
since
asking you all to
Wobbler,
ride out
you
at
know,
dawn with
if
me.
you noticed.
To deliver word to Kelman.
Will you ride out with me one last time?
I don't think this will be the last time, but yes. I hope this is not the last time.
You know, Adria's been starting to treat everything like the last time because of that falling incident.
That was
Just,
really only like
I
8
know.
hours ago.
just, if we ever have to fly again, I'm taking you. I don't
Hang
trust
on.
that.
Hang on now, shotgun, come on.
I'm
She
taking
believed in me and I got wings.
Dude, you can sit on my lap. I don't care. I'm not taking. I'm not taking Jet Express.
That's fine. Jet Express can go faster by himself, and now we'll have to worry about dropping someone.
He'll just get stuck in windows, it's fine.
Wow, Mr. White Robe there.
You're the one saying you're not going on Darn Express. I mean, I get to be.
I'm not as
Not
freaking
worried.
eagle. Not you as
What's the
Hey,
company? Is it
She had a
JetBlue?
great time
What?
being helped out by a giant monkey
You're gonna have
jet.
to speak up.
Okay,
I can't hear
that
you
was
over jet.
perfectly
that.
fine then.
That's different. That's different. You were fighting something.
Yeah, there's an airline called.
When I managed to finally hit someone because I was so scared out of my goddamn monkey mind, then I squished him.
Exactly. It took you forever.
We're just chilling.
There's a giant, scary, floating temple that's breathed in cataclysmic flame
All
and undead
split.
dragons.
The Dragonelles
There's a
are
lot of
bringing
undead
soldiers
dragons.
up and down.
Sounds horrifying.
Well, Adrian
Crawling
tells you
with
that.
undead dragons. I think we should go there first.
Before we leave.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I was just like,
just like
I'm
one
like,
last
okay,
thing
there's
before we
the,
ride
I
out
was
to
wondering where
Callahan
the
to
York
warn you
Regiment
about
Maddie
it.
was coming.
That's always gonna happen.
And not that I knew you had it. It
We
was
don't
just
have to
when
go
it was
warn them
gonna
if we
pop up.
like shoot
Take
it
it
out of
down.
the sky.
Did you happen to bring a giant anti-temple gun to shoot floating islands out of the sky?
Would that be on a ship?
How hard is it to make a gnome flinger?
I think we need something bigger than a gnome flinger.
50% of that is already taken care of.
No, you're the ammunition.
Correct.
Now we have to make the
Other
machine.
word, flinger. We have rope.
I mean,
Gnome
I can
flinger.
turn into the giant ape again and just see how far I can toss you
Okay, to be
I mean-
fair, Blanche threw Jezebel when
with
she
our
was in the
powers combined.
What
we
is it?
should
Flying
go-
squirrel, and she threw it.
No.
Blanche threw you on a,
Oh, wait, no.
a dragon,
Diary
a
of
dragon
Caesar.
army
Like
soldier
episode
on the
2,
face.
Vince can do you right into those.
I mean, I might have ways to mess around with a cursed floating temple, but I would need to get onto the cursed floating temple.
Hence the no.
Misty stuff.
So put me in a misty step only goes 30 feet.
Oh, get down!
Make sure
Don't
you're
fight me!
30 feet away.
Just keeps me
Come
I was
first,
just
I wanna
talking
hit
about the
it with my
gnome flinger.
lance.
That's an exciting development.
Worth
What?
it.
Yeah,
I mean-
we don't have to go to Calaman to warn them if we take the thing out first.
Just don't see how we can do that. Like, it is surrounded by not only dragon elves, but also undead dragon and who knows what sort of magics. We might need more help than
Do we have any cataclysmic water?
we can put
I mean,
holy
we have
water
holy
in this
water.
thing, and I could like
Oh, shoot.
if we
We
use all
forgot
the
to
silver
make
we
the shit out
have,
of
I
the
can make a
floating
lot of
rock.
holy water.
Wait,
And I
what
could-
thing? What thing do I have?
You have the vial that replicates.
Oh.
liquid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right now it's holding supreme healing potions. I don't think we want to get rid of
Make
that.
sure you're producing those as we go.
Well, I had to drink the one from yesterday because I really needed it.
Yeah. I mean, I can like uncurse things, and I can like use holy water to like consecrate ground and shit. But I need to get to the ground to do that, and I need to have the holy water to do that. I don't.
I make the mistake of giving you
It, I don't know if that's something I can just get up there and do. If that could be a play, but also it might be that you might just have to kill Lord Soth to end that.
Blanche has drunk her water skin full of holy water.
Respect the king.
Wow.
What happened?
No, wrong campaign, Jess.
No, it can turn into the same. It is the future and the past.
Oh boy.
I need to shrink down by quite a bit and lose my mind.
I mean, there's regular water.
Magic does strange things, dude.
Hey, but I'll feel it.
Well, I mean-
Demedius would know, except for he
He
doesn't
doesn't
remember.
After what?
The more
After I
level,
drink
the more
the
levels he
holy
gains, the
water.
more he starts to remember.
Oh, you filled it up with holy water.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go.
We're going to cause a giant
That's what-
tsunami.
How do you feel
of
right now?
holy
I
water.
feel about level 10.
I think
Sorry.
we get a really big
That
bag
was
of holy.
Ricky.
You just fill as much holy water in there as possible. We go on top of it and just open it. Just
What if we just put a big of holding and a big of holding once we get there? And just banish it to the whatever dimension that
Netherlands.
ends up holding stuff into.
I created the
was
holy
trying to
water
ask
typhoon.
earlier.
That's what-
Hand raised.
Take that much water.
I found a bag
Oh yeah.
off Dragon. What's in it?
Not this.
Correct. But what else is in it?
A bigger crown.
Ooh.
I can't do
No, it's the
that.
same size crown, just bigger on her.
I mean,
It's a
if we're going for
waistband now.
appearance, then she still wins. Look at it, I could wear it like a belt.
Just gives her like 20 extra.
I don't want to break that by accident.
Crown of
Crown.
giant
You're not
strength.
gonna break it.
Yeah, but I keep feeling
You're
like
like
it's
a hula
gonna
hoop.
fall off my head, so I'm like, I don't
Even
think.
if it does.
Okay, I
That's
have a
when you
flat
pin
head,
it.
so it won't.
If somebody would like to roll Arcana, they can.
That's Oh, I can. I
You
don't
can
have
do
disadvantage
it!
anymore.
Normal! But you're
On
not
shit.
good at Arcana, are ya?
I just imagine. you
Fuck you!
Can I try?
It's a net.
I rolled a 7. Nat 1. But I rolled a 7.
You know jack shit.
No.
You didn't roll a 7. You
No, I rolled a nat 1.
Yeah, you rolled a critical fail.
I rolled a,
You know jack shit. Well, they're
a 19.
reading.
A what?
A 19.
You know
And
you're the
then one
nightmare
roll.
on Elm Street.
Did you also roll or what?
I was asking if I could creep over Jet's shoulder.
I could not hear what you were
No, no.
asking to be
That was
rolled
before
about.
the
So
19.
the bag is a bag
It
with holes.
doesn't hurt to try. Go ahead and try.
Ooh,
See what you
fancy.
get.
Hell yeah.
I own one. How could I not just tell?
It's
My
just
brain.
a bag.
You're distracted by the
Are you reaching into it?
I don't know how bags of holding work. Can you see normal things in there, or is it just?
Can
You
you
have
see?
to.
Say it out loud.
You have to think of what
No,
you're
I'm sorry.
grabbing.
I'm player. I don't know how bags of holding work. So
This one, who cares how they really? This one,
Sure, I'll reach in it then.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because if you say it,
Just dump it out.
like,
see what
okay.
happens.
Oh boy.
curiosity.
Well-
Like if I stick my hand in there, what happens?
Something tickles you. That'd be so creepy.
Slightly
No.
cold
there.
breeze.
Like a feather.
You
Oh,
feel
I see your hand.
I have a
What is
possibility
that?
this
Every single
Sunday
item that's
my
in
players
there.
are gonna have no
Bye-bye.
challenge.
Don't
Oh
Figure
yeah,
out
and then
what
I'm
all they
joining
could
them,
toss.
so that's gonna be so much fun.
there's
Reach
Just
in,
make
you
them all
feel.
have spells and you all have to roll
Okay.
saves. That's one.
I don't know. You just ask,
Plants.
just
Yeah.
pull stuff
You
out.
reach in, use the
Dragon Army plans, documents, useful paper.
granola.
Magical artifacts.
Another bag of
They
wait,
don't have
what?
any of those.
Never know.
You
For the trail
find
mix.
The snack that
you
smiles
find a
back.
bunch of ancient coins,
When you say a bunch,
like 1,000 steel worth.
Damn.
She's loaded. She's just checking this under.
I mean,
Nobody else but
to be
she
fair,
knows it's in there.
I'm loaded. I have
I have 207.
because nobody will ever shut up and let me buy things like potions and stuff.
Just losing the
wonder.
power of friendship. Or bartering.
You
I got
find a
drugs.
holy symbol of Takesis.
Ew!
It touched to me.
It's worth 250 steel.
to the right person.
Hey, Dragon Army.
Hey, Dragon!
I'm sorry, did you say 250?
You want to
Yes.
impress
Yes.
your commander?
Snap.
I don't know that it matters, but the crown is worth 3,500 steel. Let's see.
This
here.
crown is not actually worth that, but I will say that.
You find a.
Adria's not very overly concerned about money, so she just saves it. Like no one asked her about it because no one thinks
You
she
find
has it.
a very
Detailed.
pristine-looking stone.
That's a shiny rock.
What size is it?
It would fit in your pocket.
What color is it?
I was thinking like the Dragonite ones again.
Almost like a golden orange color.
Did you say how big it was?
Fit in your pocket. Her pocket or our pocket?
I mean, if it fits in her pocket, it would probably fit in mine.
Yeah, but I suppose what I should say is like, would it fit in our pocket versus arguable? Like, is it really like barely fits in our pocket? And then
Yeah.
you're like, what the hell?
Changes size and just fit in my pocket.
You're
Oh,
even without it. Even with, I mean, even you can sense that there is an aura of magic on this thing.
magic rocks.
I
So
just
if somebody wants to
solved
roll
all my
Arcana
search
on
problem.
it, they can.
Well, do you want to show it to me? and let them
Sure.
investigate it?
Well, if you show it to
Yeah,
I will show it to people, but I also like to roll as well.
Sure.
Well,
Then
let's
I
see.
shall
I
roll
will-
to join
Okay,
in
fine.
this.
No, just
15
do it.
What kind of check did you say? Arcana?
Arcana.
Alright.
I feel so much better with this roll now.
Yeah, I also got 17.
That is a 23.
So between the two of you, I mean, sort of like you have an idea, and then Jed is able to sort of confirm your idea. This is an ion stone.
Yeah,
A what?
An
Uh,
ion stone? Or ion stone?
it's the one that floats around.
It gives you buffs.
Makes you a sim.
Is it an ion stone if the god Ioun isn't in this world?
I don't know. That's just the name of it.
Well, you know, they had to be, those dragons had to be banished to some other realm, right?
This is a magic item I can actually use.
Happiness.
So essentially,
Happiness is a magic.
you
item.
can use an
Don't worry
action
though, yeah,
to
magic
toss
item
the
I have
stone
is
into
the
the
shield,
air,
so.
and it orbits your head at the distance of 1d3 feet. Now, importantly, this thing requires attunement. So it doesn't just do this. You have to be attuned.
Sweetest
to it.
rock
Just
ever.
toss it.
You spent an hour attuning to it by just chucking it. Why won't you go up?
Why would that
And then
be
eventually
Jess?
it does.
So,
If somebody tries to grab it away from you, the stone has a 24 AC to resist being grabbed.
Ooh.
Don't touch me.
Or they could do a DC 24 Dex Acrobatics check.
You can nab your own.
She's the only one on this.
And you can use an action to grab the thing and take away its effect.
yeah, she doesn't need it.
Really
It
love
would.
that
It
dragon
would.
didn't use this.
I wonder what the effect is.
I don't know.
Won't
This
know
is
until she attunes to it.
So this one is a stone of insight. So the wisdom score increases by 2 to a maximum of 20. Oh gosh, I lied about what it looks like. It's incandescent blue. I didn't think it had a description, but now it does.
Oh,
Yeah.
she becomes more intelligent.
But it doesn't do this automatically. Like you have to
Yeah.
activate it for it to do that.
Well, it's wisdom.
Yeah, yeah.
Or wise, sorry.
Okay.
Become
That's what
more
you-
wise, maybe.
Did you say incandescent or do you mean iridescent?
It is blazing blue.
That would actually be really cool.
Sorry.
It says the word incandescent.
You have a flash rock.
It's glowing
Flashy.
with blue. Could be incredibly radioactive.
Probably.
Worth it.
Yeah, how do you think it boosts your wisdom?
Touching that wasn't a good idea. Boop, boop. Wisdom.
Touching the stone gives you the wisdom that you should not have touched the stone.
It made
Oh,
me feel
dear.
funny.
Damn it.
I got tangled in. No, I can't feel my hand.
Can't put my arms down.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
What do we want to do?
So,
Riding out with the morning.
Writing out where?
Stare at Ellie Vista.
To the east.
To, I guess, the
West.
ship that would take us to Calman to warn the Calman. The city Calman and all that. Are we able to get, like, mounts for everyone?
I don't think we should take the mouse away from the Calman.
Well, using
They-
our own people's
They do not.
resources.
They do not have that.
No, we
I'm
don't.
asking, like, Jet has a phantom steed. I have my goat.
Well, Kleistron will go with you and help make your journey faster.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
Is there any wanting to go check out the Bastion while it's still in the desert and not on the Calman doorstep?
No.
Let's just rush to Calman, get the word back to them as quick as we can.
Yeah, I think I told you guys what I was watching with the tower. The Dragonels are picking up. Looks like they're picking up soldiers, so that might buy us some time to get.
Everybody on the bus.
So
That's
the
my
journey
theory.
to the coast, even with Kleistron's help, is going to take you 2.5 days.
Insert travel theme.
That's
We gotta stop there or else they're coming for us.
seconds. They'll demonetize our one follower.
Yeah, we're fine with just heading straight to the coast.
Ah.
Okay.
Is this the
this-
southern coast or is this the eastern coast?
It's the eastern coast.
I don't think there's a southern coast.
That's where we started.
Sorry, I'm the wastes. Yeah.
This guy was from that Oasis town, right?
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's not going back to Kaladin.
And you're actually going to go to a location or close to a location that you've already been. So,
Are we going like
Dreadwolf Cave.
the Oregon place where we found a piece of the dragon?
Dreadwolf Cove.
No, I think I had to work. I think I was forced to work because of those stupid holidays.
No.
So we found a piece of the dragon
I was
orb.
gone. 'Cause I was up in training.
No, I didn't even go into the cave. I don't
I'm
remember
I'm
it.
just saying.
I'm talking about the
A little
one
bit
with the
afraid of
frogs.
them.
Yeah, I wasn't here for
We're going to find out.
No,
what
it
they
was
are.
the one where you found the piece of the orb.
Undead rat thing.
Yeah,
that.
I
The one that was
didn't-
on the
I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Back
don't
to
know.
that.
What? Dreadwolf Cave? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not here for that.
They bear a terrible power.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Oh my god, what is this?
They're out of control!
I can't handle it already.
Okay.
Run! Power.
Run away!
So,
Yeah, I was not here for
Are they-
Dreadwolf Cave.
for simplicity's sake, the first day and a half of this trip goes fine.
Yay! And everyone rejoices.
Kleistrin is good at this. It's a good thing he's with.
He has a lot of different skills that he's really good at.
But you, so you're about a day away from the coast. 3 crimson dragonels appear in the sky, bearing riders in dragon army armor.
Not friends. Not friends at all.
They pursue a 4th dragonel, but this one has no rider, and its scales are of a coppery hue.
Save the copper one.
What? Yeah.
Save the copper.
A dragon army rider whips a net at their desperately fleeing quarry, and the unfortunate creature tumbles from the sky, crashing near you.
Oh
How
What a
convenient.
coincidence!
How
I'm
convenient.
gonna-
Let's head out that way.
no! Adra's gonna go to that
It's
dragon
trapped.
out. No!
No, Ellie, put away the finger guns. We don't need them now. Save them for
The
the boss.
other Dragonels.
The other
They're
stuff.
fighting amongst
Yes.
themselves.
Dragonels.
The other ones.
So,
The one.
My dear.
the
Adra wants
the ones that have the riders land, and it looks like the riders are gonna
I'm,
try to go get this one.
Let's try and go
No,
get birds.
bitch.
I'm on my goat and I'm gonna charge him with the lance. It's gonna be, it's gonna work.
See this
That is
giant
one
goat?
It's gonna work like an actual lance now because I'm mounted.
I'm just
Picturing a
imagining.
dwarf
I'm just
on a
now
massive
imagining
goat
it.
with a lance.
All right, well,
Is this gonna be another?
let's roll
drawing?
initiative, shall we?
Charge Magnolia charge.
Flee or die. Once everybody else takes their turn, 'cause they got the gates.
Not everybody else.
Is my mount taking this turn? Taking its turn on my turn?
I think for simplicity, we better.
Okay, because we're
Nah.
all the same.
Okay.
21.
The bads are on 18.
Aw, boogers.
18. what's their bonus?
What's yours?
3.
You're ahead of them.
Okay. Aha. Aha, bones.
Is this the Draconians or all of them?
It's so
All bads.
these are I'm just simplicity.
Got it.
It's the Dragon Elf. There's 3 Dragon Elves and 3 Riders. They're not Draconians. They're just.
I got it.
could do this.
13. Anybody else?
17. And we're outside. So this will be fun.
Oh, now I can do something that I've been wanting to do since I've been level 9 now.
You've got a fun third level spell you want to use.
You got an 8.
Which one?
I have
I
a
got an 8.
I
I
got
got
a fun
two.
3rd level spell. I haven't been wanting. to
Single
use.
digits. Team
Or
single
no, is it
digits.
3rd? Yes, it is 3rd level. And I go
What Ellie
first.
get?
I got a 13. You said 2, right?
All right, Adria, what do you want to do?
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Lightning Arrow on my ammunition.
What's that do?
It is the next time I make a ranged attack during the spell's duration, the weapon's ammunition or the weapon itself, if thrown, transforms into a bolt of lightning. Make the attack roll as normal, and that target takes 4d8 lightning damage on hit, or half as much on a miss instead of the weapon's normal damage. And whenever you hit or miss, each creature within 10 feet of the target must make a dexterity saving throw. Each of these takes 2d8 lightning damage on a fail, and half as much on a successful one.
Okay. You can. So it takes a bonus action to
Yes,
do
it
it.
takes a bonus action to do it. Because I had it open right in front of me.
Okay.
Bye.
We can say the copper dragon now. Alright, so
Ride the copper dragon.
I got the
out
passive
into
order.
battle.
alright. So
We just have to say.
are they
How big is the
they're kind of
large or
trying to surround this dragon out, right? Or they're trying to approach it.
You're going to enlarge it, aren't you?
I wanted to make sure.
They're dismounted because they're
Okay.
trying to.
Yep, I will hit one of them.
feeding people?
One of the officers or one of the Dragon Elves?
With this spell, it doesn't matter. I
The
think.
map,
But I will hit one of the officers.
Okay.
I swear, Lucifer.
A grateful officer. One sec.
Just want to have fun with that stuff once in a while. Except I'm not gonna
18 to hit.
Misses.
Ooh, but it doesn't matter if it hits or miss. It will
it
still,
takes half of the 48 lightning damage.
no. Yeah, it does. Okay, but the other one is,
So what? It explodes. Is that
It's-
right?
lightning bolts.
Well, first the guy takes a 2d8, and then everybody saves against another 2d8.
No, it's 4d8 damage.
48
I have to,
Right,
it's
but
half,
since
yeah.
you missed,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
there's
that's
What,
half
what do you mean
all
by
four.
everybody?
Everyone in 10 feet. Here, I have it open.
Oh,
right
so
here.
it
It's
so it'll
in 10
just be
feet of
it'll
it.
just
Yeah.
it'll just be the other 2 Dragon Army officers, not the Dragon Elves. They like hop.
Yeah, I have it open. This is my first time using it, so I'm a little
Yeah.
bit.
So it'll be so their Dragon Elves are a little behind them.
Okay.
They're trying to approach the.
I need one more.
Yeah.
So this is the 4.
So you missed, but now it's the other part.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I didn't read that. They're making a deck. They're making some kind of a save.
Dexterity saving throw
Okay.
against 14. I'm assuming that would be.
All right. 2 of them failed.
Okay, hold on. So this is the first half of it. When it doesn't matter if it's messed up. Math. So what's half of 21?
That's going to be 10.
10. So So 10 damage on the miss on that one.
10 damage to the main target that she
Yeah.
was trying to shoot.
Yep, and then 2d8 on the other ones.
Is that a dex save they have to make?
Yeah, they
And
2
he said-
saved?
He
Or
said
2 failed.
Well, hold on. So only the other two have to make the save?
Yes.
Yeah,
Correct.
when you hit or miss each creature within 10 feet of the
Then in that
target.
case, one made it and one failed.
Okay, so it would be 7 for one, and so it would be 3 on the other one.
Okay.
And then, well, I get a second attack. So we're gonna do it again.
You only have one bonus action.
Yes, it's concentration up to a minute. I have the
It's your
ammunition.
next attack.
Hmm?
It's your next attack.
Yeah.
Not every attack.
Oh, next time you make.
Yep.
Oh, it says the weapons ammunition. Oh, okay, then I'll be normal then. Like I said, it's my first time doing it.
Powerful attack, though. That's a lot of units.
You hit?
With hits, you're shooting at the one that you originally
Yeah,
shot at?
yeah.
Okay.
That's normal. There's 12 damage.
Okay. 12 damage. Yeah. He doesn't enjoy anything that's happening at all. Lightning, getting shot. Yeah.
I'm done.
Who's next?
Jet.
Jet.
I was honestly waiting for you to be next.
I rolled a 13. I'm sorry.
Do your thing, Jet.
I
So it's
am
like a one-time
going
thing.
to.
How is it concentration up to 1? Oh, during the spell's duration.
So you're
Right, so,
So it will still be there. The ammunition would still be like. Yeah, it's in the beginning. It's a concentration up to a minute. We can save it for next time.
what's the next time you make an attack?
I think it gets used up the next time when you use it. You can save it for up to a
Awesome.
minute.
Okay.
I am going to.
Because what level spell is it?
It's a level 3.
Who wants some caffeine?
I'm so
She's next.
No, it's
Oh.
just.
After the beds.
Oh, in that case, you know,
Oh, okay.
Jezebel, you haven't had caffeine yet, so I'm going to cast haste on you.
I mean, I'll take it.
Alright, do the thing.
That's my turn. I'm passing.
I see,
AC goes up by 2 and you get an
Yeah.
additional
I'll
action.
just
I'm a
show you-
little confused
Okay.
on that.
I want to
So
show you
you're
another
hasted.
spell,
Yeah.
just for example.
It's my
AC
first
goes
time,
up
so
by
I'm like,
2.
it's not a big crisis of
I wonder
what if we do it right or not.
Had to worry about it.
I think it's the wording that's throwing me off because it says duration and it's a concentration for a minute. So
Yeah, you could like cast it and hold on to it and then wait for the right time to.
All right. Well, if
Well,
I'm
that's
going
the
next,
bads, right?
do that. Yeah.
Bads
is
are
it the
next.
bads first
But
still?
then it says it's like.
Yeah, it's the bads next.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
and
flip
that's
to it.
me.
Because Thatcher was like,
So is it
pretty
like
sure
during
they
the
still
whole
go
entire
before
time
me,
you're
and I get a little
concentrating
buffed up
that
and I feel better.
But that's what I'm confused about.
Additional.
No, I think it's like if you were fighting
So
me,
how you
and
rocking
you
our
had
world?
a chance to go ranged after you've already casted it.
That's because it's not like Hunter Smart. From what I'm understanding of it.
So the one that
Oh.
got shot and had all the stuff happen to him.
Lightning
Copper
me.
boy.
Yeah, he starts like kind of yelling at the other two and like, you know, telling them that, you know, you go here and you go and get that one, you know, and so then he does that and then he takes off and jumps back on the Dragonelle that he was on. So that is his turn. Let's see. I think we'll have one.
These two both say whenever you hit with an attack.
I mean, he's gonna choose whoever is he thinks is the most dangerous. So that means he's gonna choose Blanche.
All right.
Hunter's mark. Or are you talking about
So-
old person?
Hunter's Mark and Hex both say whenever you hit with an attack.
Okay.
Lightning arrows just says on your next attack.
Okay. All right. That's what I was trying to figure out. Okay. Good for it. Good. Figured it out. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. So one of them is pointing a big crossbow.
Okay.
Shoots. Ooh. 22 to hit.
It hits.
Me with lightning.
7 piercing and 5 fire damage.
This is not like a magic crossbow. It's just an ordinary crossbow.
Yeah, I mean it's got whatever,
Yeah.
you know, they have
I'm
some
so angry. This is gonna catch
they
fire.
have they have some weird like trait to be able to who knows, maybe they're just maybe the Dragon Queen really favors them. Now you've seen these things before and you're like, what in the world, right? But it like reloads this thing and fires it again. Wow! Another 22 to hit. So the same 7 piercing and 5 fire. Let's see. I think the other one's gonna shoot at Adra since she blasted their leader.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, so instead of like me, I get
14 to hit.
Nope.
it's just one.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit either. So yeah, he did the same thing. He like shot the crossbow and then like somehow was able to load it again and shoot again. Like pretty crazy.
So glad you asked.
Oh, okay. There we go.
They are like
Jet just whips out a piece of licorice and starts.
they're not retreating to their Dragonelles. They're like trying to create a little formation to make it so that you guys can't get to this Dragonelle that's netted. So that's their turn.
You have not seen
And the
a
Dragonelles
druid on drugs yet.
are not. They're just sitting back right now. The other ones are just sitting
Jet.
back.
Yes, we have.
Oh, not on these
Not
drugs.
magical
Who's next?
drugs.
I know, and it changes slightly what I was gonna do.
After the bads,
After the best.
It was
it's
in me.
Jezebel.
It's the hasty druid.
The highly caffeinated druid right now.
Highly caffeinated.
Guys,
druid.
I don't know if I want to know what Jezebel does when she's on speed.
We're about to find out.
Not to find.
Well, Chip,
She like
Well, it
jet
changes what I was gonna
jet
do.
casts
I was
that, and then
like-
you see her dig into her thing and find some powder and like.
I feel so alive.
She ate part of Skittles.
her turn was just dealing inside of her bag. Like,
It's just mad noises. But are the Dragonelles in the air still?
No, they're
So
all still on the
everything's-
ground. The one guy's gotten remounted on his, but the other and that one's hasn't taken off, but it kind of looks like it might. The other two are just on the ground, like waiting for the riders.
How far away are they from each other?
The Dragonelles,
Yes. I mean,
like
You
they're
can
probably
take another action, or what
each one of
She
them
can
is
take
like
another
at
attack,
least
right?
10 feet away from
Okay.
the other one. They need room to be able to
Yeah.
take off.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
How far away are they
Double.
from
Meaning
us
another
right now?
The
so another
Dragonelles?
Like, how far away are we from, like,
So the guy,
the copper boy just...
yeah.
Copper,
So
he pretty much got it.
so the copper Dragonelle that's on the ground at this point in time, it's sort of like it crashed. They landed. You guys went over there to help. They got off to get it. So you guys are still about 30 feet away from the Dragonelles, or the one that's down. And these two guys are now standing about 25 feet away from you, a little bit in front of it, trying to stop you from getting to it. And then the Dragonelles are like, 25 or let's call it 20 feet back from where the downed Dragonelle is.
Being faster is what I kind of want to do a little bit.
I think you're hasty. I think you can.
I am, and I'm,
I think you can.
I'm running up there.
Are the guys wearing metal armor?
Yeah.
Where is the thing they do? Yep.
This word about being stabbed by these, they're not really too fancy.
So they are.
You're gonna be put in your face.
Okay.
I
When
did
he,
all
the
those
one
there
when he
earlier,
hugged
and I
me,
gave-
he
Jumping
hugged me and
First off,
stabbed his
Jezebel's
armpit.
going to, her first thing, she's
So-
running towards the copper Dragonelle. She feels great.
So I'm just saying,
Time to
okay,
get in.
next
So
protection.
she's ready to get there. As she does, she's going to...
I have my platforms. I'm gonna have my arm, my platforms, so now I reach his bone.
Well, it's one action. So she's going to
Just get leather.
hold under a dagger.
So there's
with
I just
her
was like, oh, I just want.
extra action. She's
I
going
have
to
another one
cast
with little
Produce
bat.
Flame.
They're smaller.
So she's got a little fireball in one hand. She's holding her iron
These ones
dagger
that
in the
are-
other. She's gonna
Stabby.
pointedly look at the
Little
one
marshmallow
on
on there.
Your extra
Corpse.
action can't be used to cast
Whatever.
a spell.
Like the little quartz
That's what I
we
was
had
trying to
in
find
the
out.
Action
reenactment.
to cast a spell.
You can like dash.
So actually, I'm gonna dash up there and Stormcloak
Yeah, the
starts to
smaller
form, and
ones
she's
aren't too
casting
bad.
Call
It's the
Lightning
big ones are really.
and aiming right for the one on
Extra
top of the
pointy.
Dragonelle.
Not
It
overly
needs to
pointy,
make
but
a dex
still.
save.
It'll go soothe him into the dragon.
That's why I was like,
Killer rabbit.
I want to be
Well,
like, this
okay.
is my
I
copper
think
boy
in
now.
this situation, the Dragonelle's dex is probably more important
Let's go. Bring it.
because the guy is on it.
Jump on it. Jump on it.
Well, the Dragonelle failed. Let's see how the guy does.
Do I have enough for that?
They both failed.
How many?
I don't
need
even
one
care what your DC is.
What do you need?
I need a more D10.
D10?
What?
It does D10s.
Which one are we casting on this?
Well,
How many do you need?
I have at
I
least
thought
3.
Call of Duty was D6s
I just
or D8s. Where did D10s come from?
Okay.
I just need one. I'm gonna do that so I can read it nice and easy. Everybody fail.
Oh,
Do it.
that would have been a 30.
Well, you're just
Yeah,
shooting
that's
the one, right?
Yeah. I just wanted to double check there was, but it's like,
32.
you said they failed, so we're just gonna do it.
If you
Yes.
So
Yeah.
8, so 16. 25 lightning damage.
Oh!
How? What?
25.
Because yeah,
Lightning.
Jezebel gets up there and like just like this, just like this is my copper boy
See,
now.
look! See?
And lights
This
that
is where I
fucker
learned
I
my
mean,
lightning arrow from. It
yeah.
was for Jezebel.
Yeah.
She'd be like, "Wow!" and
So
insert your dominance.
Jet is watching this thinking he has made a grave mistake.
so you see this Dragon
You
Army
touch my auntie,
officer,
and this copper boy is mine.
and you just see this, and it comes down, and it just like trying, and you see his helmet like pops off like popcorn, and his hair is just like singed and everything, and he's sitting there on the Dragonelle, and he's just like, what the fuck, bro?
The 17-year-old girl just came and yelled at me.
Blanche,
19-year-old
I
girl
feel like I
walks up
made a
and goes,
mistake. I have this feeling I've made a monster.
calls, like,
Look at her go.
Look at her go.
proud.
A proud Auntie Blanche.
And with that, she's gonna prep her little scimitar. And
So you use the rest of your movement to run around in a circle, like.
yeah, she's like you.
That's how the lightning got around.
Don't touch my aunt. I'm the real threat.
Disengage dash.
Yeah, just.
Okay.
You can't catch me. You can't catch me. You
Try.
can't catch me.
See you next year.
Zap.
That
Don't
motherfucker.
try to take the extra to try to
Zap,
like pull
zap,
the
motherfucker.
net off.
Who's
Well,
next?
she's at the Dragon House.
Who's-
I
Is
am
it-
there.
is
This
it
is
Ellie?
my copper
I
boy
think
now. I
this is
feel
Ellie.
great.
Aren't you
like
wearing
Mama-
copper?
Where did you
Bear.
move somewhere? Did you move somewhere?
I'm like right next to the down copper boy.
Well, that's where the other two officers are.
Oh, there is one. I thought it was.
There's two
still
of them
20.
standing there guarding the downed Dragonelle.
Cool. Can I,
And then there's the one
I take it
that's
back. Can I
sitting
stab the
on.
one?
You want to stab one, you can.
You get
I'm
the
feeling
extra attack.
fantastic.
Yeah, you
I'm
got there.
unstoppable as an idiot.
I should have known better.
You know
to
who's
give
the
her
worst
caffeine.
thing ever? Unstoppable idiots.
You are. 15 hit?
At least we are not
That
the
is not
worst.
it.
Okay. So it's just a psychotic redhead. Wah!
The dragon
They're
elf.
like, what the fuck just
Soldier's
happened?
like, what the fuck is this teenager
They're like,
on?
is the captain okay? Why are you trying to touch me?
Yeah, there's just, I mean, like, you hear one say to the other one, who runs that fast? Alright.
They haven't met Ellie
And
yet.
that'll be my turn.
Okay.
No, I thought they were coming to guard, but I thought they were further away.
No, the two
So,
are
no.
there kind of guarding the down Dragonelle, and then the three of their Dragonelles are back there, and you fried the one that has a guy on it. Alright.
Because I was like, you're not going nowhere, they're my boy.
Yeah, there's some Dragonelle
Mom-
poop
yeah,
on the
Mama
ground
Bear.
now, too.
They're like,
It's steaming a little bit. Like, more than normal. It's got a little electricity in it. Anyway,
zap zap.
who's next?
So I'm going to impossibly fast also run up to the now fried Dragonelle and
So
try
you
to-
have to go kind of around them to get to it.
That's fine.
She's got the
Okay.
I
speed.
got 55 feet of movement.
Okay.
So
Got the
tell me when I have to stop.
You're only 5 feet slower than
Can't stop, won't stop.
calf
The
down.
bird.
right now.
Yeah. So I would like to run up and tack the guy. on the back
So
of the
he's
dragon.
on the Dragonelle.
Yes, I would like to untack him.
She's
you
gonna
wanna-
go,
you wanna- you want to
Kick him
unfasten the saddle. Is what you're saying.
I mean, I want to get him off. Yeah. By attacking him is mainly my.
Well, you can't reach him.
I can't reach him.
He's on
on the
the
Dragonelle.
Dragonelle. Like
Can
he's
I-
I was
mounted.
assuming
Clamber
she
up
was
the
gonna use her
Dragonelle.
staff
Well,
as
I
a
mean,
pole
you
and
had to
just
go.
snout.
You had to go. So
You
the
could
guys
grab
were 20 feet from
Touch your
you.
snout.
The
Jump over
Dragonelle
there,
guys
jump
were
off.
20 feet from them, and you can't. And you can't go through them. You have to go around them. So I think it's safe to say that takes your 55 feet of movement to do
Okay.
that.
So I'm not.
So you don't have, in my opinion, you don't have enough movement to also get up onto the Dragonelle. You can attack the Dragonelle, but the guy is mounted. Unless you want to do some kind of a ranged attack, then you can do that. But I'm assuming you want to kick, punch, staff, bash, and that he's not there to do that.
He's a little fried out though.
Yeah.
Yeah, is he slumping down lower within fist range?
No, currently his joints and muscles are all locked up. He's sitting straight up.
Okay.
Crack. There goes the sound of his back.
I would allow you to try to undo the saddle if that's what you want to do.
They're both so like, that really hurt. And you're like,
Then slides to
It's like tying the shoes together.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
you're like, you're
Okay,
crazy.
so you, to my knowledge, you don't have anything sharp. You use a
I
staff.
have darts.
That's not. I mean,
They're
the easiest
like
thing to
little
do.
tiny, like
Right.
gnome-sized daggers.
The reason I'm saying it is because the
Actually,
easiest
I
way
get
to
it.
do that would be to
Slice.
like slice the strap of the saddle, but you don't have anything to do that. So your method of doing this is going to be like unhitching it.
I thought
From-
she was just gonna go karate chop with your monk hands.
No,
Because they're magical.
no, I have darts, which have kind of like it's like a little arrowhead.
Yeah, that's not going to help you cut a strap. I'm not saying you can't do
Sure.
it. I'm just saying the easiest
I'm trying to
method
check
of
to
this
see if
would
I
be.
have a dagger.
Here, I'm sorry. I'm not
It's been a
used.
while.
My hair would be so
Use the teeth. Nah, 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 nah.
angry.
So in the
though.
world
Okay,
of
that'd be kind of
Fairy-
awesome.
Here's the reason that this
Okay,
matters.
yeah, no,
the
that's
reason
fine.
it matters is that if you had a knife or a sword or something sharp, you could just cut a strap at the cost of one of your attacks. I wouldn't even make you make an attack roll.
Right.
But because you can't do that, and you have to do it by like undoing a strap. It's just gonna like where you might have been able to cut like 2 straps or whatever. You can just undo the one main one.
Okay.
So that'll cost you your action.
Okay.
But
So it
I mean,
makes
it's
it-
I
undone.
feel
Great.
invincible.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't need
And-
a
and,
helmet, don't
like-
need a saddle blind.
Like it was actually a little harder than you would have expected because you gotta like grab the metal piece and it's a
Right
little
now.
shocky when you do that.
It's a simple attack. Remember that.
Okay.
So like as you're doing it, you're like ah. And then you
She's
just-
got evasion, right?
yeah, that's a different type of evasion that you need there.
Yeah.
But yeah, success. It's
What's
Right to
unstrapped.
sex.
What does it take to use the shove action?
I think it's an action.
Yeah, it's an action.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sometimes
Takes
it helps
an
with something
action.
exciting.
Here, you know,
It's an
let's make
attack.
it interesting. Why don't we just make it interesting? Just for the sake of great times, right? Why don't
Okay.
you roll your stealth?
Stealth.
No, I take it back. Sleight of hand. Roll your sleight of hand.
The other S.
Okay.
The other S skill.
What is it?
Brain does not
Oh,
compute.
that's 18.
Thank you.
Fantastic. All right, who's next?
It's Kogan.
It's me. I'm on my goat, and I'm gonna charge them with the lance.
Who you charging?
Do I charge your guy?
Yeah. Go
All right,
for
I'm
it.
charging the guy on the Dragonelle because I'm probably
Who's a little
not too
crispy.
far away from the height he's at.
Sure.
Well, yeah,
Man,
yeah,
that's a
I'm at the
massive
height
goat,
he's at because
man.
we're on the
You're
same
gonna
size
just oust
creature.
him right off that.
I'm gonna charge him and stab him with the lance,
All right.
using it as an actual lance.
Get it in the cradle.
It doesn't have all the cool dragon bonuses, but it's still like kind of a holy weapon.
Yes. 15 for the first.
Does not hit him.
All right, I'm gonna make a second attack then.
Okay.
Doing for the dark side.
That's a critical fail.
Oh
All
no.
right.
Oh, sad.
A critical fail.
I rolled a 1.
Kogan,
You know,
need to stop
one of my
using
favorite
that.
things to do
It's
is
been rolling really low today.
occasionally take some creative liberties with critical failures and or successes.
Do it.
I greatly enjoy it. I do have one question before I decide that.
So,
What is like when we're talking about this steed that you have?
Uh-oh.
Is this like you summon it and it's just there? Does it require some degree of concentration?
no, once it's up, it's there until
Okay.
dispelled or killed.
Okay. Well, and you charged in there like a bat out of hell.
How attached are you to your left arm?
That's Blanche's
No,
question.
surprisingly.
I'll let the
Ellie
DM
has
ask.
not used her reaction. You can use it to make a dex save.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Dexterity save.
Yeah.
Like a 9.
What's that plus 9?
That's 27.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely.
You've had the forebay.
You kind of. I mean, in fact, you saw this coming. Like you've seen Kogan ride this thing, and you know when shit's going wrong. And as it's coming, you see Kogan like holy fury. And he comes in there, and he like loses his balance a little, and the lance goes a little
Still learning how to use the
crooked.
lance, alright,
And
guys?
yeah,
It's my first time using it.
yeah, and he like, you know,
I'm not a cavalier.
it doesn't go perfectly, but his steed crashes into the Dragonelle, and the whole saddle comes off with the guy on it. And you just see it coming. It's like a spider sense. And you just like, you do a little monk pirouette out of the way. And then the guy falls on the ground and you just go,
You're like right by that
As
guy
a
now.
bonus action, I'm gonna see him fall and just whip out my dancing blade and just throw it at him, yelling the command. Dolek, stoop.
okay. I think because of what is transpiring, you'll do this at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Yes.
With the dancing blade.
Yes.
Alright.
Just for flavor reasons.
For flavor reasons. That's better than all the rolls I've made so far.
On both of them?
That's still a 14 though.
What? It was a 15 with a 5. What?
Well, this isn't the lance. The
Oh,
lance gives me an
right.
additional +3. The dancing blade does not give me that +3. In fact, I don't think it has any sort of plus to it.
The guy. I mean,
The guy's like, why the hell is this
Like,
day
if
going
it
from
wasn't
bad
at
to
disadvantage,
wonderful
I definitely
to
would
worse?
have hit.
so the guy gets fried with lightning. Ellie had a great roll on her sleight of hand. So he's thinking, oh, this thing crashes and everything's going to be fine. And then his saddle's not attached anymore. He's
dragon
not
goes,
expecting to fall off of this thing, like, at all. So he falls off, and he just beep, snaps his neck on the ground. He got one.
Well, he's been fried twice.
Good kill.
Man, that was really fast.
I don't like the idea that it makes that noise. But
And Ellie's like, ta-da!
What was that weird noise?
Lands.
Yeah, he's laying on the ground. His face is facing backward. It's bad.
Death by
He's
saddle.
looking at you while his body is laying on the front ground. You.
And the Dragonelle,
The Dragonelle's
the
like,
Dragonelle that's there is like, bro, I'm out. And he takes it.
He's like, everything hurts. Stop touching me.
be your friend. Come back.
Okay, Kogan, great
Nah, I
turn.
think
I
after
tried.
hitting it.
Who's next?
Glorious.
Blanche.
Blanche.
alright,
Finally.
I'm charging up
vengeance
the
thing
hill
with
to
other
where
friends.
the
I'm fine with
dragon
that.
lives.
I mean,
Oh, you're
we did
going
have
for the-
vengeance
oh, which
The one,
dragon?
the one in the net.
Okay.
Used to this vengeance thing.
And I'm going
I'm
to
gonna use all this.
invoke Giant's Might as a bonus action. Become large.
Becoming large, like mid-run.
Yes,
It's like Bruce Banner
Mid-stride.
hulking out mid-run.
that's my secret.
Yeah.
I'm always large. What?
And I will go to run through the one that Jezebel failed to stab earlier.
Sure thing.
Natural one.
Unbelievable. Luckiest Dragon Army officers ever. Okay. Let's see. You're using your pike.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic. I love it.
Wait, did you roll a 1 as well?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
So So I think
Single
I
digit
think
club.
this die is weighted to like roll low.
I think what happens is you are charging in there and you kind of realize at the last second that if you succeed in like running this guy through, you're gonna crash him into the Dragonel. And you decide that you don't want to do that. So kind of at the last second you kind of like change, and it ends up like sticking your pike into the ground. And you like catapult yourself large size.
Yes. Pole vault.
Jezebel walks
Yeah.
up, looks up. What?
Yeah. But
Can you believe it's 2004s in 3 months? Or
but in your large size, I mean, you don't make your pike larger.
yeah. Like
The weapon grows
armor
too.
and
Oh, everything gets bigger.
everything.
Oh, okay.
I'm not running around like a tiny shirt and pants with a tiny.
So
pen.
so I think you do this and you realize, okay, everything's going wrong. But you realize it soon enough that you decide instead of a true pole vault, like
Yeah, I
get to
don't-
the epic, get to the apex and launch, you're like, no, I'm gonna momentum myself down and horn this guy.
yeah, I mean, that's
What do you think about
Sounds like
that?
That's a better option than landing on my neck like the other guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you decide horning this guy is the way to go. So I think you can roll your horn
I
damage.
am gonna. Oh,
I don't.
I'll roll the attack with the horns.
You hit
You've
him.
got the momentum.
Oh, you got hit him.
You horn him.
So that's. I get to roll 2d6 because I'm large. And 12 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah. This guy was, I mean, he saw you coming and he was bracing, and in his effort to brace, when this happened, he was like, he basically, instead of being able to move, he was like,
He puts his shield in like stand and.
And then all of a sudden, what the fuck?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Not how he saw his day going at all.
Yeah.
Look at these ones, man. Sometimes they're very fortuitous. All right.
So I'm prone. I do have.
No.
No. No.
You hit the guy with your horns, and
Oh,
it
he's
just,
stuck
and
on
it
you?
just like,
He's
it just
stuck.
like, I mean, you kind of land on one knee, and it's not perfect, but you're not prone.
Okay. I do have another attack, but I don't know if you want me to have the horns. be-
You can attack, but you cannot attack with your pike.
Okay. I will swing back around and try and stab him again with my horns.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
It's not a 1.
It's a 25.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Maximum damage 16.
Wow.
With the horns.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, you run right through him, and just like all kind of in one sweet ass motion, you can like pick your pipe back up and be ready for the next round. All right. Who's next?
We're back to the top.
That was a pretty sweet ass turn. I like having narrative
So is it
control.
just
I don't know
the
how
one
other people
army
feel
soldier
about
and then the
feel about
Dragonels
nat ones and
round?
nat 20s, but I like
Two
having some
Dragonels and the
fun with
Copper
it.
Dragonel. I think it's awesome.
and the Dragon Army, the other one.
Jezebel
Yeah.
sees everything you do and she's like,
Woo!
that's
Oh,
my
Dragonels.
army!
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong
Yeah.
with this
Copper
teenager?
Blanche is like, that was
Okay,
obviously
and then
planned.
there's-
I don't know.
the one rider.
You walk it off.
No, the rider's dead.
That's the,
I thought
guys
there was
don't
3
look at the
riders
explosion.
because
Yeah, one of
the
them's
captain,
One of
the
them.
one that just Blanche
Well, the
died,
two,
and then
the other two
He's not
riders
dead.
got off. You know,
He's-
are-
yeah,
just
there's
fucked
the
up.
one still by that copper dragon.
Because there's
Yeah.
there's
there are
two.
two
That's
that
He-
are by
the
copper
captain's
crane.
not dead.
I thought.
The captain-
No, he's fucked up, but he's
No,
not dead.
he the one that you lightning
Oh.
effed.
Yeah, that
He
guy.
got-
That
got-
guy.
But
He's
the two
dead.
next to the
That's what
dragon
I
now.
The
was trying
two
to
that are
figure
next to the
out.
dragon are right there.
Okay, I
He's-
thought Blanche
one's just
finished
messed
that
up.
one off. Okay.
Well, the one that Blanche the
Railroaded?
messed up, that one's messed up. The other one got a little lightning damage, but he's mostly okay.
Okay, well, we'll go with the less lightning damage dude.
There's only 2 of them, and there's 2 of their dragonels, but they're sitting there not flying away.
They're just
They're just in there like,
just
"Shut
there.
they're just waiting to see if they'll die, and then they. Okay.
Waiting for the match extras to die so they can be freed.
Well, it's all happening kind of fast, you know. Like their original plan was to just wait there while.
Yeah, it's
they-
been 6 seconds.
It's literally
Yeah.
wham, wham, wham. And the one dragon's like, I can't wait to have dinner. They're gonna make a stew.
Bless you.
What was that noise?
Oh, that was a hiccup.
Yeah, I said bless you.
22 to hit for the first hit.
Say bless
Where are you attacking?
The non-lightning, or the one with the lightning. Sorry.
They both got lightning.
Oh, the one that is
The one that
bloody.
Blanche
No,
nuked, or the other
obliterated?
one?
The other one.
Okay.
I figured I'll let Blanche finish it off since she started it.
Jezebel did.
Yeah, one of the
So,
two.
I mean, I know that I've never really said this, but it is important that whenever you're making an attack or whatever, I need to know who you're attacking.
Yeah.
Because when you start telling me numbers, it's like different things have different ACs and all that stuff.
So for 11 damage,
Okay.
first hit. $24 to hit.
Yep, that hits. You're shooting them? Is that what's happening? Okay.
For 8 damage.
8 damage.
Nothing special. Just
Okay. Anything else?
no, we're gonna let it go to Jet now.
All right, Jet. What are you doing?
Mister, I'm gonna haste the druid.
I mean, it's working, right? It was a horrible idea, but it's working.
At the moment.
Anyway, I am going to go ahead and there are
There's
taking a page out of the Book of a Monk. I want to
Parkour.
Whee!
Everyone else is
the
doing
wizard's
it.
doing monk
Wow.
shit. The sorcerer's doing monk shit.
Everybody's trying.
Everybody was
Come
coming
fight.
to
I want to actually use cast Scorching Ray, but I want to target the straps of the saddles
Well,
and hit them and
there's no
burn them.
riders on those.
if he hits those straps, the
They're not
saddles
on
will
the
fall
Dragon
off.
Atlas.
Thought they were up there.
No.
Never mind, I'm just going to shoot those
They're on
guys.
the ground next to the Copper Dragon Elf. They're guarding the Copper Dragon Elf.
Next to the crazy redhead. Wow.
I'm going to
the
shoot
giant.
the riders that are on the ground, so they're not technically riders.
Sure.
And there's only 2 of them, so I have 3 rays. I will shoot 2 of them on the one she shot and 1 on the one in Blanche.
All right.
So for the first 2, that is 18 to hit.
Miss.
Ooh. How about a 28 to hit?
That hits.
That was the second one for that one. And then for the one that's on Blanche, that's only a 16. So I'm guessing that's a miss.
Yep, that's a miss.
For 6 whole points of fire damage.
6 points of fire damage. Got him. Okay. Anything else?
I will use a sorcery or a couple of sorcery points to quicken spell a firebolt and just shoot at the one that I was originally hitting. The one that took the 6 fire
okay.
damage.
All right.
Let's try this again.
Scorcher.
A 25 to hit.
That hits.
I'm gonna think of that now.
Burn! 10 points of fire
My
10
damage.
points of fire damage.
Just go wait for her now.
Alright,
All
that
right.
is my turn.
Who's next?
Bads.
They out. They're running.
Who?
They're trying to get back to their dragon
One's
mounts.
just
I
gimping.
attack the one of them.
Do it.
One's
It's
just
only
gimping.
one.
Is he disengaging from me?
Well, I mean, he's trying to get away.
He's
Okay, if
gimping.
he's
No,
taking the disengage action, I can still hit him anyway.
I mean, he.
If
No.
he's yeah.
Yeah. No, like
able to have it.
I mean, they're like, cause you're by the one that
Took out already.
flew away.
Right, but they
So
will
like
kind of-
the other ones are, you know, like 10 feet away from. I mean, the one is like 10 feet away from you. So
So I don't, but like as they pass me, do I get?
they don't
any
have to.
sort
They're
of-
not passing you. They're kind of like to the side of you.
I
Yeah.
went to the Dragon Alley.
So
Right, but
Messing about.
we are both standing between those dragonelles, so like. That's why I was-
I mean, we can stay. I mean, we can stay in the order if we want. So who does it go to next?
Me.
So let's see what amount. Let's see how much distance they get.
That is important.
That is very important.
They can. Their fly speed is 60 feet.
Cool, they're still in range.
Well, I mean,
120.
I'm gonna only say that they had got 60 feet of their movement because they had to kind of.
They have to run to it.
Well, I mean, the Dragonelles had to like assist the riders to get
So
on,
no.
so they could get on quick and stuff.
Guys
So
had
they're
to
only
run.
gonna get 60 feet of their fly.
Jezebel's gonna run after them. Keep
Like
them in sight.
run up the air.
Like on the ground
Oh,
as far
okay.
as she can, so she can keep sight of them
Sure.
as she casts lightning.
What,
I can
what,
continue-
you're casting what?
I still have it going, so
Does it need a
Maybe.
Does it? Do you have to retarget it somehow?
just a creature I can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So-
why I was like, I'm running after him, like, I see you, bitch.
So which one? Can you only target one?
One at a time.
All right.
So,
Which one you want to target?
Can I tell which one is?
I mean, you can see which one was the one that Blanche was chopping at, and which one was the one that was getting shot by fire.
One's
I'll do
charred,
a
one's just
snowstorm.
pierced.
Okay.
And it needs to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Dex saving.
Yeah,
That's
15.
a good roll. That's a good.
Got a 14.
So close.
So, but not enough. I think this guy's gonna get fricked.
A little bit.
And the Dragonelle might be like, what the
Horseshoes, hand grenades, and
Holy hell.
Spark real quick. I couldn't leave the place.
That's seriously what I got off with?
Yeah.
That's like 40 damage.
you killed both?
Yeah, he's just ash. He's not even a guy anymore.
Does that be 10?
See, I told you. He found his planeswalker spark and he just left. Peace.
It's like the snap happened to him.
Yeah.
Sorry, it'd be 31.
Thanos. I didn't
Oh
think you
well,
were here.
it's not quite that bad, but it's bad.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Chiquesis.
Because that'd be the 10.
I thought it was
This one,
Mrs.
so-
Tikis.
Yeah, 31. I was off by 9. Sorry. But I said, was like, holy shit.
I'm sorry,
pretty
Mr.
good,
Stark. What? Who?
Because
So-
they always say queen.
The,
How's the other
the
guy
Dragonelle is just like,
Yeah.
bro, whatever.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So,
My back
so
feels so
one-
much lighter. Look at this. I can go get dinner.
Anything else?
That's all I really can do outside of just, I'm chasing them on foot. Like, I can see you, bitch.
Quickly.
You better run.
How quickly can you do wild shape?
It's an action, I think.
Would that count? Would I be able to? But then I think I'd lose.
Is it an action?
Well,
With the haste.
It's not one
'Cause
of the
she's
actions
hasted.
in the haste.
Yeah.
But
Doesn't say you can use an
As an
action,
action,
to
magically
do action
assume.
things.
I don't know.
because the lightning would.
The lightning would stop.
Yeah.
Technically-
Oh, I know that, but then.
no, it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't.
You're still concentrating on the lightning.
Oh.
Wild shape does not
Because
take
it's
away
like cast it once and that get it
No,
for the continuous
polymorphing takes away concentration.
10 minutes. That's fine.
Because polymorph is also.
Could I actually change? Because it says as an action.
Is that what you want to
But
do?
it's not one of
Yeah.
the actions in the haste.
Yeah, because you're
That's
using
where
your
I was
action
like-
to go.
But
You
can
could
you
just run
use
after
the
them.
hasted
You could
action
run like 120
to
feet
use
around.
the lightning? Can the hasted action technically count as the lightning because it's an attack?
So she could run with her movement 60 feet, run with her hasted action.
Yeah,
Another
just keep them
60.
safe.
Use her normal action to call the lightning.
See,
So, yeah,
I
because
think
it's like mostly
attack
chasing
action
them
is
down
using
and
weapon attack action. Not a
You're the one who hasted the druid, so I don't know.
I've never
There's not a
actually,
whole lot of
I've never really
Here, I
tasted.
say-
yeah, I use my it's using an action to do so. So
Well, how close do you have to be to him to shoot the lightning?
I just gotta keep them in a range of 120 feet.
So you wouldn't have to use the second, 60 feet of movement if you didn't want to.
No, but I want to keep them.
Okay.
I want to be sure.
I mean, they only got 60.
She's all pumped up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like, let's go.
All right, so no wild check.
I need to.
No. Nope, I used my action. Took a little bit to double check, but yes.
I mean,
So,
as far as I know, there's something I can do. So
Figure out.
that's my turn.
Okay. Anyone else?
Well, it's technically my turn next, right?
Yeah, right. I guess that's what I'm asking is like, does anyone else want to do a thing?
Yes.
If I
Okay.
were
Jessica just
to,
took the fuck off.
Blanche is big.
Yes.
But kind of backward from where you are.
Correct.
Okay.
I'm just watching them go.
You see one.
Regular attack is like.
I mean, if you've got a plan, tell me your plan. I'm just standing here.
It is not
What's the
Gnome flinging?
casting spell.
You want me to fling you? I don't.
They're only 60 feet up.
Just because it stays
Are they
as
going
action
straight up?
does not mean it's an attack.
Well,
No.
they-
I mean, they're like kind of
60
at an
feet.
angle.
Thank you very much.
I could try.
Worth it.
So if I were to hold my, I don't know, lasso, grapple, attack, action, some sort of something or another to attempt to latch
You just
or
run up to Blanche.
rope
I have an
lasso.
idea.
So now stay where
last
you are.
one.
I'll run up to you and toss you.
And if I were to hold that until Blanche's next immediate turn after mine.
You know, I could just command them.
That's no
Okay.
fun.
No
I could-
survivor.
I
You
could
could
always.
do that, I guess.
Or make
No,
two
but
javelin
I'm-
attacks again.
I guess I will prep for gnome flinging.
Okay.
All right.
Anyone else?
She's embraced
Um,
the flame.
I go
That was in
after her,
range.
I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have my mount follow them because he has the same speed. And how high up are they off the ground? If I were to go 60 feet to be directly underneath them.
I'm just mostly seeing the right.
I mean, they're like 30. Right now, they're like 30 feet off the ground.
All right, I'm gonna use command, and I'm gonna yell land. So I'm gonna command the dragon elf to
So
land.
what is the parameters of command?
It has a range of 60 feet. Speak one word command. Creature seen range must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
It has to understand you.
Yes. If it can follow commands from
That's true.
the riders, it can follow this command. So
Okay,
as long
so
as it's not injuring them, they'll follow
So
the
what's the
command.
save?
The save is going to be a 15. Wisdom save of 15.
Oh yeah, roll the 20.
All right. Yeah. Well, I guess.
Oh, sorry, 19.
Okay. Well then, as a bonus action. No, it's too far away. It only moves 30 feet.
Oh.
I didn't grab it.
I
It's
thought
still
you had
floating.
crashed. So.
I mean,
I'm
so
gonna.
you know because of the attempt to persuade that these things understand common. So you can give it a command.
So then, if that because that didn't work, I'm gonna use my. I can do a thing here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna channel divinity, abjure enemy. So choose one creature within 60 feet that you can see. The creature must make a wisdom saving throw. Oh wait, no, that's an action. Okay, no, sorry, can't do that. All right, never mind. Couldn't do it.
Okay. Who's next?
I guess instead I'll just dash ahead of them to try to get.
Flinging time.
Blanche is next.
I am going to chug forward, scoop up Ellie, and then in like a full-on shot put maneuver, get my full distance
Great. She's a
and
football.
launch.
She's in Bruce, the gnome flaming.
Yeah.
After being so resistant in our first session, I will never be flung. We have come
I will
full
be as
This
What is
aerodynamic
it?
as possible.
What is your strength?
I have 18 strength. I have advantage on
Don't
strength
tell the
checks.
elf. All I can think of
I
is
guess,
Gimli.
yeah, make an athletics check and we'll see how good you are at making this throw.
Okay, that was a 27.
Do you
How
all
much
pay
how
some
much
dragon hell?
do you weigh?
Not much.
39 pounds.
And your gear?
I'm sorry.
You have all your gear on.
My whole
She does have
staff.
armor.
I don't have armor.
Well, but you have provisions.
I have 50 feet of rope, secondary rope ladder, and my
It's like
staff,
8
and like
pounds.
I don't know.
Do you have enough?
I don't know how
room?
much all of these things weigh. I
Alright,
didn't
let's
know
call
I
it
was
let's
supposed to be
call it
taking care of that.
20 pounds.
Okay.
So she's 59 pounds
Okay.
total.
Nice round 60.
I think Blanche, with all
She's
that
like
strength
0.9
and
off of the
excellent
60.
athletics
And
check,
form, beautiful form.
let's say that Blanche's throw, unaided, could launch you like 30 feet. That's a long ass ways to throw something that heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get launched 30 feet. What are you doing?
Is that close enough? Like, am I at the Dragon House?
No, they were 60 feet.
Well, I thought we ran up closer to them.
Well, how much movement do you have?
I have 30 feet of movement. I will action surge and run another 30 feet.
Just get the full 60.
I mean,
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I mean,
I did not quite hit the funny bone. I felt it though, tinge. I'm like, ooh,
All right.
that was close.
so I think the way that I am going to
Yeah, he's
interpret this
I'm
is
not bleeding. At
that,
least not that I know.
You're not.
I
You're
mean, you could just grab onto the dragon.
fine.
now.
Here, on my screen.
You could try to still lasso it, but you could also just grab onto it.
I'll just grab onto it then. That'll
Alright.
be perfect.
So what you're gonna do is grab onto the tail of the dragonelle,
God, do it again.
which I do think
dragon off.
I do think that requires an athletics check.
again.
Athletics.
Yeah, it's a little less like trying to do something graceful and a little more trying to hang on so that you can do your things.
Okay.
You're just gonna have non-flashbacks.
How difficult do I think this is? I mean, that was a hell of a throw. Let's call this like a 10.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she makes it.
Oh yeah. 14.
All right. So, yeah, you grab onto the dragonelle.
Perfect.
All right.
Which dragonelle did you grab? Is my question.
Well, hopefully the one with a rider still on it.
Is that which one you were throwing her at? All right.
Great.
Okay.
No survivors.
That takes away my idea.
Sorry.
I was gonna make that thing plummet.
I mean, you held your action. So, what are you doing?
Can I work my way up to the rider
Yeah.
to attack him?
Sure.
Great. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, go right for it.
She'll be fine.
First stab attack.
It takes like
She's got the feather fall,
That's
but not
bullshit.
feather fall.
Someone's gonna
Slow
be
roll, that's it.
quite lethargic though.
Worth it.
12 points of damage on the first hit.
That poor guy probably turns around and starts screaming because there's a gnome. Where did you come from?
18
I said
second.
no.
Choke the gnome.
It does not hit.
18 doesn't hit.
No,
Heavy armor.
no,
we've
it
kind of
doesn't.
been through this already.
I was gonna say.
This is like the
Yeah.
third
Yeah.
time
Heavy
somebody's
armor.
rolled 18. They have an AC of 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that Canton?
They're not that awesome otherwise, but they're hard to hit.
They got good armor.
All right, I'm just gonna punch him.
Okay.
At the moment,
My
I'm
bonus
willing
attack.
to just not do anything because I don't want to waste it.
Dirty 20.
That hits.
But this is a freebie spell.
For 8 damage.
8 damage. Things are not going great for this guy.
Oh, it's not going to get better.
Not great at all.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. I mean, I don't know if anyone else is planning to do things.
Adra's technically next.
It is technically Adra.
You got a long
Try
bow,
to
right?
finish. Yeah, I do have
You're
a
still in
longbow.
range, technically.
I am in range.
I don't know where longbow crosses into long range.
It's like 100. It's like 120 feet.
150 or
Okay.
something weird
It's some
like that.
ridiculous
It's
number.
really,
It's like
really
300,
long compared.
600.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah.
It has a
so I can
stupid amount of range.
hit it, and I'll hit the rider. Because I love Dragonelle so much.
Don't roll a 1. Or do. That'd be great.
And you know what? How these critical fails have been doing, I'm like,
Please stop.
Do it.
Ellie's now
Do it.
on those.
Just
Roll the die.
I probably won't.
Ellie,
but-
you're going to be
You can
a
deflect arrows.
Oh, I
right?
can! I can deflect missiles! Never mind, you're fine.
Do it. You can she'll just redirect it to the.
I love how she forgot about it
I
until
did.
now.
You're a monk.
It
you can
hasn't
do
come
monk
up
shit.
yet.
Oh, it wasn't a 1.
No, it's a 16 on the die, but.
It's not.
Oh,
so-
hold on.
it's just-
It's a
I thought you
nine.
said it was a 16, and you were like,
On
no,
the
it's a
die.
16
It is
on the
on the die. I'm sorry.
So it's like
Is your
47.
full dice
It
15 and
is-
above?
26.
26.
Sorry. I was like, oh, it's
2
16
hits.
on the die.
Yep.
Okay, well, it's not a 1. We're good. For 5 damage.
That is a
on
1 on
one.
that.
That was.
5
Thank
damage.
God it was a damage roll and not the d20.
Right.
So let's do the second one. Because. Good God, Adrian knows what the hell she's doing. $24 on that one.
Hits.
For 8.
All right. He goes down, and he falls off the saddle.
There you go.
We
Ellie.
have Ellie on a Dragonelle. That's flying away.
And Jezebel face plants now.
Why?
Because that's by the time this all winds up. Exactly.
Anyone
You have
else?
a full minute of haste. You can get back on the ground before that
Yeah,
happens.
but if he's already dead, she's gonna start relaxing, and it's by the
Do
time
you
she
want to try
tries to meet up,
keep
it's
the
gonna be
Dreadnought
face
to land
plant.
on your
I
own?
do.
To be fair.
What?
I would like to see if I could get the Dragonelle to land safely without me just having to Mission Impossible this shit out of the air.
I could always do a possible sure method way of it coming down to the ground. Not safely, though.
I mean,
You want to try to do the same thing that we did with the other unmanned ones? All right, roll your persuasion.
No, leave
Okay.
it alone. Let it be free from the
I just,
dumbassery of the
I just
dragon
want
army.
to land. I just want to land. That's all I want.
So,
Oh!
Natural 20
wow,
for a total of
wow. What do you want it to do?
natural 20.
Fly back.
I wanted the natural
I
20.
just wanted to turn around and land safely.
It's like, hey, I want to drop down right there. It's like, well, I got you, boo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
now
then
you're
I'm
up
gonna.
again.
It doesn't even argue with you. It just does it.
Great. Anybody want to keep this? No?
Right.
Cool. I'm gonna unlatch its saddle once I'm on the ground, and let it be free.
All right. Very good.
Now is not the time for me to have
okay.
a dragon out.
Sorry.
No, I know. I was like, now it's not the time for me to have a dragon out.
Well, you have a.
When all this shit is done and over with, and if she survives, that's what she's
I mean,
gonna get to
technically,
dragon
we still
out.
have a copper dragonelle that's in
Yeah.
a net.
Yeah.
Let's see what that one tastes like.
Hey.
I've ridden the dragon now. I've killed the dragon. I haven't eaten one yet. Okay, I'm with you.
It's
What
like
do you want to do?
Yes, I can't say that.
Possibly.
I can't say I killed the dragon.
Slowly drag my ass back to where the dragon I was.
Who's doing?
I feel so
Secrets of
tired.
reality.
All right. I don't know if you can understand us like the other ones could, but we're gonna take the nets off.
Well, it's a copper.
Try not to
Oh,
get in
copper.
trouble again.
Dragon.
Dragging out.
Yeah.
So you're gonna
So
try to
that's
take the
different.
net off.
It is weird. It is weird.
Right.
If you want to do
Make
some sort of
a-
I
investigation
want,
check.
you know what? I kind of wonder if it's like something shaped into that, and
You
that's
can-
kind of
you
like
can-
her.
you can try to you can ask the DM and see if you can check.
Do you have it?
I don't
Do you have
know.
advantage, or are these saving you?
I was assuming it, but
There's
could I
already
do it while
something
I'm still
going
big?
on now.
Wait until they're done and ask.
I mean, what is it that gives you advantage on the strength check?
I'm large for a minute, which gives
Yeah.
me advantage.
Yeah, I think you.
You got more than enough time. Alright.
Another 3, so 7.
It was
It is a weighted
baited.
dice.
It was baited for you to have that.
It's
7.
just, it's not so much that you could not get the net off as it is that this thing is
It's
like,
thrashing around too much.
yeah, it's a little, it's just
here
Trying to help you.
It's
You
it's
wanna
sort of
borrow
it's not really thrashing around as much as it is like the way that it's moving is just making it hard for you to get the net off. So
Alright, I'm just gonna pull up unless you want to try something.
I was gonna say use the blade.
Yeah. I'm just gonna pull out a small knife I have.
yeah,
Start
it's
slashing the net.
it's just you would need. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm gonna make you make a dex check to be able to cut it because it's just the net's
is
not
trash.
stationary enough
The
with this
thing
thing
is, I
thrashing
wonder if we
around.
can calm it
If you want to try that while I'm trying to remove the net.
possibly.
I could.
13.
Okay. Yeah, you can cut the net in a few spots and the thing is able to kind of work its way out and as it's doing that it locks eyes with you.
Well, good to see you free, but unless you can give all of us a ride to Kalaman, I'm afraid we must get going. We don't have much time. It
holds that gaze for 5 or 10 seconds and then it works its way to flying away and it's like kind of struggling at first, like it's a little shaky, but then it rights itself and flies off. Okay.
In that moment, I don't know if it's too late. In that moment while it was locking eyes with me, am I able to tell if it was as it appears? If it was really just a Dragonel that was just copper colored? Because this is the first Dragonel we've seen that's a different color than red, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can make I guess we'll call it insight check, I suppose.
Not 20 for 27.
Wow. 100% sure this is just a Dragonel. In fact, Kleistrin just tells you, like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, these are out here.
All right. Cool.
Shiny.
All right. Cool.
found a shiny boy.
Okay.
Found a shiny book.
Damn it. we
Well,
got the shiny together.
I think what we'll do is are we playing next Thursday?
Are we?
You tell me.
We don't know what
That's
your
wedding.
plans are.
That's
Oh,
wedding time.
right. I forgot.
So
Sorry.
much fun. That's good.
I don't know if we're telling the public that. but-
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. These two are getting married in a week, after next week. So
So,
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm game if you're game.
I think,
Want to test the watch to see what happens that week?
yeah.
Okay, so we are a maybe to play next Thursday. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Bye.